Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Thursday night game of Mutants and Masterminds called With Power Comes. Before we hand this off to Marcus to continue running us through this evening's game, I'd like to give a shout out to Roll20, which allows us to have our maps in the middle here. Also to Hero Forge, it allows us to create our custom minis, and those who are subscribers can create a digital version to use in digital games. I'd also like to give a shout out to GUICube. If you haven't had a chance to go check out GUICube.com, go check them out. They're a fantasy world created by a company and expanded upon by the community itself. So go to GUICube.com and see what new things they have coming out. Let's see. If you're watching us on Twitch, we have two links down below. One is for Extra Life, which is the most important, of course. Click on that link and you can give to Extra Life, Children's Miracle Network, and Children's Hospitals year-round, whenever you can and whenever you'd like to. The other link, which is not as important as the first one, but is important too, is our website that Marcus has been working on. In there is now a shop that if you want to sport some of our gear, I suppose is the best way to put it, or swag, or however you want to look at it, you can get a shirt, a mug, a blanket of different sizes, and some other items with the symbol that I'm pointing at right now on the screen. Well, no, I'm not, because you can't see my screen. Bottom right hand corner, you'll see the dice screen. You can get that emblem put on it, or you can get the one that's behind Marcus right there.
I was trying to black myself out, but yeah.
It works. Go to the website and check all that out. Also, if you're watching us on Twitch, down below in the chat next to the chat bar is a little round object that looks like a bubble. We call those chaos bubbles. You can collect those chaos bubbles to earn points. The longer you watch our program, the more points you can earn. Those points can be spent on Friday night's game of Consequences of Chaos at this particular point in time to add more chaos to the game that Robert has already made chaotic in several different ways. I don't know if we can add more chaos to it, but I'm certain we'll all give it a good try. Let's see. Then before we hand it off to Marcus, I'm going to hand it off to Josh.
Might help if I actually turn my mic on. But yes, my name's Josh. I'm part of a group called At the Dragon's Table. We do a podcast every other week. In between those weeks, we do a podcast about wrestling where we watch really bad wrestling events. Coming up next week, we're doing one. If you know who New Jack is, if you're a wrestler, it's all going to be all about him. We also, on every Friday, we watch really bad movies called Trailer Trash Theater. This past Saturday was one called Samurai Cop. And that, oddly enough, actually had a sequel. Can't believe it.
Did? Oh, no.
Yeah, it does have a sequel. But yes, that's what we do. We talk about all things nerd. The podcast is just a nerd culture, a hodgepodge where we talk about all the new stuff that's coming out, all the new role-playing games, movies, television, all kinds of anything that you can nerd out about. That's what we talk about. Also, on a side note, our resident tech dude in our group has actually established us a website that is technically functional. So he is working on it. It is at thedragonstable.com. You can find us there. I will give the link to Dan, and he can, hopefully put it so you guys can find it. So yes, we also have a TikTok, and on the TikTok, all of the really bad movies we cut down to 3 minutes and post them on there. The most recent ones we got on there now is Super Babies 2, Super Geniuses. On there, right? That's the newest one that's up right now. Go check that out. It's cool. We would really appreciate it.
All right, where am I at?
So have y'all checked out Kung Fu Zombie yet?
No, but we have what's called the wheel of pain and torture. At the end of every Trailer Trash Theater, we spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on is what we watch. My brother has The Room on there.
Okay.
And if anybody's ever watched that movie, it is built for a show like that.
The Room?
I did not hit her. I did not.
I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. I mean,
All right, so that link for At the Dragon's Table is currently in the chat there. If you want to click on it, and you can go check him out. All right, so I guess that leaves us down to handing it off to you, Marcus, so you can run us the night.
If I must.
But I do have to say, I can't believe that show made enough of a budget to create a sequel. Just gonna throw that out there.
It did, yes. I
Okay,
can't
look, if y'all do Zardoz, I'll be interested to see how y'all rate that movie.
riff on it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Although we did watch Zoltan, Dracula's dog. We did watch that one.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute, there was, what was it, a zombie dog movie a long time ago too, wasn't there? Frankenweenie. It was Frankenweenie.
Frankenweenie.
All right, let's get to the superhero game.
All right, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We tend to go off on tangents and
Chaos.
yeah, because that's what this is about, us getting together and just having fun. With that said and done, I am Marcus Scott. I will be running this group through, what is it? Mutants and Masterminds. It's a superhero role-playing game. This is my first time running it. It's first time majority of us ever played it, except for two folks. So, we're going to have some fun with it. And if we screw up the rules, we screw up the rules. As long as we have fun, it's all good and dandy.
There's rules? Nobody told me there were rules.
Allegedly, I don't know. I just, put up target practice for y'all. And have kids show up. But we'll go ahead and introduce our players and superheroes for tonight, starting with Josh, who's below me.
Okay. I will be playing David Cecil, or AKA Ricochet. He technically is the only actual human in the group. All of his powers revolve around gadgets. He's the Batman, if you will, that has PTSD and a very heavy drinking problem. So, yeah, that's Ricochet. He's a gadgeteer, and all of his powers comes from, well, training.
So he's the Flashpoint Paradox Batman.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. He's, what is it? It's not Bruce Wayne. It's
Thomas
Wayne. Yeah. I don't have batarangs. I have guns.
Yep.
All right. And below you is Scott.
Hi, Mom. Yes. Yeah. I'm not too happy this week. I didn't do. Mr. Arnie is telling me I have to clean up the chicken coop now. I mean, I just don't understand. I'm supposed to be here, Yes, Mom. I'll do what he says, Mom. Yes, I know he's flipping the bill, Mom. Just. I rode horses. That's the only good part about this. Oh, and one of the guards, he had a domestic dispute. He got real sad and drank a lot, so I had to stay away from him. Mr. That government person that came and talked to you, woo, he's mad at me. I don't know what I did. No, Mom, I didn't do anything. I know, Mom, I did not take his motorcycle out without his permission. No, he gave me a ride. But yeah, okay, Mom. I love you, Mom. I'll talk to you next week, Mom. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I will tell Mr. Arnie that you're very appreciative of what he's doing for the house. What's he doing for the house? Bye, Mom. Hi, I'm Scott. I'm playing the dude. And I was just talking to my mom. She's really nice. I love my mom.
Alrighty. Below Scott, it's Curtis.
Well, my name is Curtis. I am playing a mad scientist named Baxter. He is a wonderful person. Does not do anything shady. He's a nice guy. not gonna hurt anybody's feelings. Or
He,
piss anybody
he's,
off.
he is not a crook.
Or upset a kid. I am not a crook. Or
He's our
probably make a
doctor.
bomb. Yeah, or make-
Nixon from Futurama.
He makes things, tests things. It's not probably going to end well for him, but that's okay. He's here for a good time, not a long time, probably.
That's why he's corrupting the youth with their
Yes.
science projects.
Yes, exactly. What are morals? Why teach a kid how to make a bomb? It's fine. What could go wrong? Is it morals or ethics?
Especially when they just get their hands on one that goes 2,000 miles an hour.
Surprisingly, I've done the least amount of damage so far.
I mean, you're not wrong.
No, you're not.
All right. That brings us over to Gerald.
Hi, I'm Gerald. I play Bobby Burke, known to himself as Stalwart. He is a optimistic, slightly maybe naive teenage powerhouse, and he's just happy to be here.
Alright, so it brings it to me. I'm Dan Latham, also known as Shut It Degar on Twitter and other social medias. And I am playing Connor McBain, former soldier turned... the word superhero was used earlier, and I don't really know if that fits the bill. Super, yeah. Hero, maybe. I don't know, after what happened a few weeks ago, maybe not. But his hero name is Shadow Wolf.
Alrighty. And that leaves us with the money bags.
Hi, I'm Robert, and I am playing Army the Armadillo. Yes, Army the Armadillo was a experimental project of one of our nemesis, Dr. Evil, and
Avel.
Avel.
Want to make sure we get no copyright issues with the name.
Yes, Avel, and he is sentient, and he has spent his time in captivity doing a fair number of things. One of them is becoming amazingly wealthy to buy his freedom. He really didn't understand how much that might cost, so he just kept accumulating money. And he has been funding this group of superheroes.
So,
yes. He's also an amazing hacker.
Hey, Army, you got a phone call?
Yes.
Yeah, you got a phone call. Some guy named Elon wants to know if he can borrow some money from you.
Oh, it's that whole Twitter thing again. No. Don't want to buy into that. Not buying Twitter.
Okay. So that is our introduction of our players and their characters. Who would like to receive a hero point and explain to us what happened last week while I nibbled down on my dinner a little bit more?
I was going to say, I could go ahead and do so, but I think Kyle should get one too because of the mama phone call rehash that he did. But we started off our morning with me riding a horse around the perimeter and checking things out and hearing a sonic boom as somebody decided to try and joyride on my souped up motorcycle that goes really, really fast. So fast that they didn't get out of the what do they call that?
Hangar?
Yeah, well, there's another name for it. But they didn't get out of the hangar. The motorcycle did. Almost ran into Stalwart as he was out practicing chain whips on corn stalks. Turned a chicken coop into a scrambled egg and fried and grilled chicken booth, as well as created a crater on the other side of the compound. So that was fun. Army, of course, fixed that for Connor so that he didn't have to deal with it. Connor's buddy from the military, David, is having issues with what happened the week before, well, the day before, dealing with the fact that he may or may not have been a talking bear, as the eyewitness account points out, and beat the hell out of his ex-wife's, well, was going to be fiance, but not now, because, well, he's going to be eating through a straw for the next few weeks, I'm sure. And the nice engagement ring that he purchased for his said wife-to-be is in Connor's possession right now because David brought it home with him and just didn't even bother to look. He just slid it across the table. Dealt with some issues with trying to help him calm down, playing a recording of his children playing with an armadillo over and over again until it helped him to get back in touch with himself and to drain some of the anger off of him. Of course, situations like that, it's not always going to go away. It's a long, drawn-out process. Let's see. We had a conversation to deal with what to do next and ended up doing an interrogation of our prisoner that somebody said, are we going to do anything with him? I mean, yeah, eventually. Let him stew for a little while. Got some information out of him, and then we're process of sending him on his way to some sort of lockdown facility. I can't remember all the information he gave us. Baxter was trying to corrupt the children by doing science projects with them in his laboratory. Kyle was in there, of course, because he's hiding from Connor due to, the whole motorcycle issue. During the conversation, he stayed invisible so that Connor couldn't see him. What else we got? Oh yeah, when the motorcycle flew by, Stalwart thought it was he that caused the explosion and the big long line of damage. But yeah. Now I can't remember all the information that we garnered from our interrogation. I know we talked about the. It's not Egypt. It was someplace else. And then we were heading to Miami. And in the process of going to Miami, instead of renting a hotel, apparently Army purchased a hotel or a building or a suite of some sort, and we're going to turn it into Army's Tower or.
We are the Army Corps.
Yes, we did decide on the name, Army Corps, not ARMY, but ARMIE, as in Army the Armadillo. Yeah. Connor doesn't know what he thinks about this yet. Anyway, we're currently in Miami.
Have y'all left from Miami yet, or?
Yeah, I think we left for Miami and we got
flying over.
Yeah, flying that direction.
We were in the process of, we hadn't took off yet, but we were in the process of, getting all our stuff together to leave. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Teleporters were handed out. There's, these earbuds if you need them to give you a little bit better hearing, if you're interested.
What are
just
those?
A few things. Yeah, it's just a simple earbud, and once you turn it on, you have ultra hearing for a scene.
Yeah.
It helps you out with that. And, there's some contacts for some dark vision if you have trouble in the dark. Moon shoes to make sure you don't hurt yourself when you fall.
Moon shoes.
Yeah. Just a few things have been made.
All right. So you're flying tonight to go down to Miami?
I believe so. There was some upgrades to powers while we were at the end of last session too. I don't know if anybody else did any upgrades. I added multi-attack to my Psy-Whips.
Okay. Anybody else add anything to theirs, or?
I added leg servos. So basically, I now have speed 2. It's 120 feet around.
Oh, jeez. That's crazy.
Yeah. But I don't think I'll go much higher than that. Let's just put it that way.
Do not think I added anything.
Nope, nothing here.
I added the improved trip advantage, so I can trip people better.
Al did not add anything.
Did he pick up any riding skills?
He did not.
Oh, okay.
He didn't stay on the bike long enough.
There's an idea for a power you can have. Skill download. Basically, you could make a device that you like. Here, you just stick it to someone's head and, give them so many points in skills that they can like put wherever they want.
That'd be cool.
Oh,
That's my new science project.
I'm sure Baxter will have no problem helping you out with that.
Yeah, after 20 hours of, I can't get this done, Baxter had it like completed in 2 seconds when he started it.
It's like a design, a quick sketch. All right, just slap.
I just picture you're there 20 hours working on it. It's like, I can't get this. And like, your Baxter's just like, oh, you're still here? Like,
I've already built 4. What do you mean?
Shoving stuff in a bag. I thought you left. No. Ignore the symbiote. It's fine.
Yeah, ignore that thing that looks like something you've seen on Connor.
Well, Vanessa will let you know. She'll have the ship ready in about 15-20 minutes. So grab what you need, and whenever you're all ready to take off, come get me. I'll be at the ship. Is there anything anyone wants to do before loading up on the plane?
I can't think of anything. The only thing I'd do is go to the danger room or whatever we're calling the situation room and practice my new abilities. But other than that, I'd be ready to go.
Yeah, it's like 10 minutes. By the time you got down there and programmed it.
So, by now, has Army created the means to create our suits yet? Was this something we were discussing?
I have a feeling it will be at the end of this that it will be created.
Okay.
I mean, technically the machinery is there. It's just getting the programs and everything else up and running. So when we go off to Europe, y'all will have outfits.
Well, we're going to make one for Army, too.
Oh, come
Right.
on. You can make one that'll fit you.
Oh,
Yeah, it'll even have the emotionally support armadillo written on the side.
well, that will have, but
Okay. Well. Looks like everyone's ready to go.
Yep.
No one's.
I'll go knock on
Guys,
Vanessa's
any-
door and get her attention.
Okay.
I think we're all ready.
All right. Well, let's all load up.
I didn't check with Army to see if, he's finished with that purchase he said he's making down there, but we're all ready to head.
Okay. He's already closed on something down there?
You'd have to ask him. He was talking about it earlier when we were talking about a place to stay down that way.
Okay. Well,
I'm
I'm going to have to.
The little guy, I still don't quite understand him, but yeah.
Alright. Well, we should be at Miami-Dade Airport in about 3 hours. So, takes off, heads on out. Any role playing y'all want to do, or do you just want to show up in Miami?
So, do we really need to go to Miami-Dade, or does the new facility, townhouse, does have a helipad on top?
I believe I don't know. Let me
Well,
check.
I can guarantee I don't know.
are we taking the plane or are we taking
Well, the plane does the.
all the? Yeah, okay.
Or are we taking the 787?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
The Dreamliner.
What do you want to take? The Dreamliner, the fighter, or the helicopter?
Because if we take the Dreamliner, we'd have to land at the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's an odd thing when to go through airport security.
Armadillo.
Yeah. Here we go.
I'm sorry, you can't carry livestock through here.
Hey, as long as you have that service animal vest, they can go anywhere.
Yeah.
But then again, on the flip side, having an armored aircraft flying on top of your building, neighbors might be a little concerned with the little Gallatin gun pointing at their building.
As long as it's not spinning, they're fine. Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
No, it does not have a helipad.
Oh.
Well, I guess we're going to the airport.
So
Yeah.
upgrades will be made.
Upgrades will be. No, he's already
Yeah, so
broke
we'll have to
ground
do
on a
some
new
upgrades.
tower. Army's already got a new tower being made.
Yeah. Oh, most of them don't.
Alright, this is not the exact, but this was the biggest floor plan I could find for a condo. To this equipment.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh wait, I might actually have the floor plan.
No.
Actually, here.
Hold on. Hold on. It might be in one of the 72 pictures they have of this place.
Okay.
Because it's a 2-story town. It's a 2-story penthouse. So
Okay.
let me look, and I will get it to you in just a moment.
Okay.
Oh, y'all can keep going. It might take me a minute
Yeah.
to find it.
Ricochet the whole time is on his phone, vigorously typing. So.
Okay. What are the rest of y'all doing?
Connor's probably passed out.
Okay.
It's just a
Army
fallback.
is probably finalizing deals.
Yeah, it's kind of a fallback from any time before a big mission. You know, just get you the last few minutes of a cat nap before you jump out.
As much rest as possible.
Yeah. And, you know, the sound of aircraft and the shaking of an aircraft doesn't really bother us too much. Kind of rocks us to sleep. Probably the best sleep we ever get is sleeping in a moving aircraft, and as opposed to a soft, comfy bed.
Well, sleeping in this compared to sleeping in a C-130 is like you're laying on a cloud.
Oh, then I probably can't sleep. If it's that soft and comfortable, I probably can't sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, these are one of those luxury liners that have comfort and everything. But you landed in Miami. You have a SUV awaiting for your arrival. You'll deplane, get in the car, and they will take you to your new residence. A 2-story penthouse. Good.
Just tell them that you are the tenants that Armand Grossman spoke about.
All right.
Uh,
Just walk into the front desk or whatever.
Alright. As you walk in, as you walk to the door, you see a tall, burly man, dressed properly, but he seems a little gruff. He opens the door and kind of bows to y'all. Greetings and welcome.
Thank you.
As y'all
Oh,
walk.
weird. Are we at the wrong place?
No, I'm sure we're in the right place.
As y'all walk in, you see extravagant, oh my mind just won't blink on me. Foyer, yes. With a little waterfall, you see a woman back behind the counter there, and as you look further down, you see a bar, and that's about it. Elevators to your left And the woman right there. It's like, yes, how can I help you?
Yes, associates of, you said Armand Grossman? We're here to check in.
Yes. We have the maid up there finishing up cleaning it up. I'm surprised y'all came this quickly. Let me go double check, make sure everything's in order. She walks into the back. She's back there about 10 minutes or so. She comes back forward. Yes. Here are the keys. The elevator's there. Use this key card to go past level 10th floor.
Jesus
and
Christ.
It'll take you up to.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
What I miss?
Yeah, David's looking at the pictures.
No, I was just looking at the message. 6 bedrooms, 9 full baths, 1.5 bathrooms.
And then one half bath.
That's
And
like
there's a swimming pool on the roof.
that's like 3 times bigger than my house.
Okay.
Hey, it's an RPG. We're role playing.
Yeah.
There's a motorcycle in the living room.
Is there? Who put
Yeah.
Yeah, there
There's a
is.
waterfall.
Army, I didn't realize you got my bike delivered out here. And it's all back in one piece. Excellent.
But so she hands you your keys and points you over towards the elevators.
Alright. Look around to make sure everybody's still with us.
Yeah.
Make sure nobody's wandered off in the new big city.
Okay.
And make our way.
All right.
I'll let Vanessa go first, of course. And what is it? Is it Amelia? Kitty?
Yes.
I'll have them both go first.
Thank you.
Not
Alright.
expecting anything, but Connor will be marking all the exits and anybody who's paying too much attention to us as we walk by.
Well, give me a perception check.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm really good at those. You said perception, and I said maybe. Oh, 21, not bad.
Okay. As you're clocking and walk around, for an apartment complex, seems a little empty.
I look at the Army. I don't say anything to him. I just kind of look at him and raise an eyebrow. I'll ask you later.
What are you looking for?
Place is almost empty. Did you buy out the whole place?
Well, I mean, I thought we might need to expand.
Okay, so yeah. Gotcha.
I mean, we'll rent, we'll sublet some things so that it looks more occupied, but
Oh yeah, nothing like an apartment building full of security guards who just live there and pretend to be regular people. Alright, let's head to the elevator and head up to our room. Bless you.
Thank you.
okay.
Okay.
Let me.
Ricochet isn't. He's just paying attention to his phone, and that's it.
Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Everything alright, David?
Who?
David.
He looks up. He as soon as you say that, he snaps. He's like, "Oh yeah, fine. New game I got on the phone. Yeah, it's just occupy the mind." He puts the phone away.
Yeah, what game is it? Maybe maybe Kyle's played it.
He kind of stumbles over his words, and it's a game called Survivor.io. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
What kind of game
haven't
is it?
played it. I'll look it up.
So what kind of game is it there, David?
It's like it's a survival game. It's like a zombie thing. Yeah, it's fun. It's
Does,
fun.
does the game actually exist?
It actually does. Yes.
Okay. Not my cup of tea. I'm not a big zombie fan. You know, the undead smell.
Yeah, I met a couple. Yeah, I understand.
Really?
This game is great. Let me tell you.
Hey, Bobby, I saw a pool room and there's a pool upstairs.
Cannonball contest?
Hell yes, let's go. Kitty, come on.
Hey guys, just remember.
He's gone. Bobby's running upstairs.
Never mind.
Well,
I mean, Kyle is running upstairs.
let's all put ourselves here. For a
Here,
sec.
here.
Oh.
Where's here?
Oh, and Arnie is with Kyle. He had to get into the place one way or another.
Oh yeah, I would have been with you.
How do we do our tokens again?
Just click your name and drag it out.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm about to move some things over into Discord.
Now, are we? Yeah, we're here.
Okay.
Why do we keep looking at
So,
her?
I am. Oh, because that's not her token.
Because you got it under the kitty, right?
Yeah. Don't go too excited up in there.
Mm.
Or
We're just planning on doing some cannonballs. Have you seen Bobby do a splat? It is one hilarious. And two, there's a lot of water that goes.
And it doesn't even hurt.
Just. All right.
I mean, splat, like straight flat.
Oops.
Connor is currently thinking to himself if he should be concerned that Bobby's going to do a cannonball on a swimming pool at the top of a skyscraper.
I'm not heavy. I'm just.
No, you're powerful. But do you know how powerful you are? Well, your cannonball actually put a hole in the bottom of the pool.
Oh, crap.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry, that's one of these is just the actual apartments. It's not the penthouse.
Okay.
But don't worry, it gives you an idea.
Giant
Well,
fur-covered
as you-
bad guys?
Yeah. As y'all go charging in, you realize this isn't abandoned. Or isn't, I didn't mean to make them that big. Let me kind of shrink them down a bit.
Scribbling on the paper, ignoring what's going on around me. Just, flip, scribble, flip.
Oops.
Army, is this
Oh.
like your security?
What's going on? Everyone get quiet.
Well, we've got guests. I guess they're guests. I look at Army and like, are they guests?
Well, I didn't buy every apartment. I just bought a couple floors.
Alright.
But this is. Are we in the apartment? This is the apartment, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is our penthouse.
You are inside.
Where's the front door?
Yeah, which end are we supposed to be on?
Yeah, we're coming in here. This is the entryway.
That's kind of where we all need to be, though. Right?
Well, not now. Y'all ran in.
A couple of them.
So as you run in, you notice that you had some folks waiting on y'all. Yeah.
Are we rolling initiative?
Sounds like it.
That.
Would be a good idea.
Unless you just want to surrender.
No retreat, no surrender. Now if I can just find my initiative button. Oh, there it is.
I'm sorry, I am missing something.
What are you missing?
Are we on a different screen? I just wanted to see if I need to restart.
You should be in the apartment screen.
Okay, I need to reload.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, this is nice.
Mm-hmm. Why didn't Trigger go on there?
Now, where's the entryway?
It's bottom right.
Bottom
But
right.
you're,
Okay.
you're at the table with Kyle.
Okay.
He put you on the table as he's trying to convince Bobby and Miss Kitty to go upstairs.
I'm gonna put Ricochet down here.
Was there any indication with the door? Was the door just locked when we came to it?
Yeah, the door was locked. You had the key. But as you start seeing the ambush, you realize, as well dressed as that doorman is, he seemed a little gruff to be a doorman.
I wouldn't know. I don't usually spend time in places like this.
And the woman who went back behind or in the office to grab your keys didn't really ask for a whole lot of identification or whatnot, and just...
We were just told to tell her that we're here, so.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Everything seems fine.
as far as the ambush is concerned, Connor doesn't go too far in the room, into the apartment. I'm sure the kids take off running first, so.
Yes.
Yeah. One of the kids they really shouldn't want to deal with. Gonna put a hole in their chest.
They'll learn.
Okay.
Did it put?
I see on the initiative tracker, good guys. Are we the bad guys?
I mean,
Okay.
is that a question we really need to answer?
Poor dude. He likes going first, but
Oh.
two.
Technically, Trigger World is 16, not a 4, but for the first time it didn't go on there.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to change mine.
Anybody else need to
No.
fix
That
theirs?
hot 3 is all mine.
All right. As the kids run in, they are kind of startled by tall, grizzly-looking men. Stalwart kind of recognized as one.
Well, I mean,
Not
as
necess-
of right now, there's only one in the room with him.
Did this
Yeah.
douche nozzle punch my mom's car?
He looks like the douche nozzle that punched your mom's car.
I'm gonna need his insurance information.
I'm
Didn't
just,
she get a new vehicle?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering if they can fly.
Oh no.
If they can fly, can they land? That's the question.
Oh, yeah, that is.
Flying's not the problem. It's that sudden stop at the end that's the issue.
They're gonna need these moon shoes.
Well,
So, Ricochet, what are you
that's
doing?
we'll do it before throw. I was like, look, you got two choices. One, you can go without these boots, or two, you can put these on. Your choice. But you're going out.
So, I ain't gonna deal with that one. But I am going to move. There's nobody in the room with us.
No.
I'm gonna move to right here. And I'm going to throw my thingy at this guy.
It's before 9 o'clock, so.
All
Sorry.
right.
Whatever it's called.
The chakra.
Okay.
Xena Warrior Princess this.
Tell me Ricochet doesn't do the call as well.
La, 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 la.
Alright, his dodge is a 13, so you do hit.
So the DC is 25.
Really? Really?
What's that?
Roll 20's not acting right. Rolling too low.
No.
Welcome to me for like the last 5 episodes.
As long as you didn't gym it, we're fine.
Yeah.
Is this guy considered a minion?
A little bit tougher than a minion, but not that strong as a minion.
So he's still
So-
considered a mook or not?
So yeah,
So,
one hit
this
won't take him
guy?
out. That's Ricochet.
This guy.
Oh,
We're-
that's Ricochet.
yeah, we're not attacking Ricochet.
Okay. Sorry, he
This-
just looks like a Fomorian warrior now.
Well, I say sort of, because, yeah, they're, for your weapon issue, I would say, yeah, they're minions, but they're
Okay.
not the one-shot minion thing, if that makes sense.
He made him a little tougher because, give us some sort of a challenge apparently.
Because Ricochet's built to take out minions.
Yes.
But, sorry, that was a 11 total on that roll.
So that's
What? 3?
3
Degrees.
I believe. 2 or 3? 3. He got to beat a 25, and he got an 11.
That's
Yeah.
14.
That's 14 under.
It's just 2 degrees then, right?
Not the full.
No, because even if you miss it by 1, it's 1 degree. So
Right.
if you so anything above 21 to 25 is 1 degree. 15 to 20 is 2 degrees, right? Am I missing
Right.
that?
And then it'd have to be 10 to 15, or 10 for it to be 3. So
Yeah,
it's just 2
11 or
degrees.
higher is 3 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he got an 11.
However,
So,
Or 11
I'm
or more, they missed
confused.
it by is 3 degrees.
Yeah. So I missed it by 14, so it's 3 degrees.
3 degrees. He's staggered and -1 to his toughness there. So he's dazed and hindered, so he can only take a single action, and he moves at half his normal speed.
Okay. Now, for your thing, you're gonna have bounce through the walls to get to these guys, or
Well, since he's not a minion, it was just it's basically just targeted at him.
And can you do that if you don't see the others? If he did go down?
I have to be able to. Well, technically, according to Takedown 2,
The wizard not learn spells leveling up?
Yes.
How many?
It's usually cheaper levels, I think.
correct.
I was trying because I start with 6 first level spells.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to see where it tells me when I learn the spell.
For a wizard,
Yeah, it's 2 per level.
it's
and
more
then-
of a preparing spells as well. Because you can learn a lot of them, but only have so many prepared.
Oh, so I found it.
Okay.
yeah, it should be based off your intellect bonus and all that.
But you get spell scrolls. That's how you get so many. Your spell book.
Or,
Yeah.
you end up knowing people on a keep that's got a bunch of spell books they found through their adventures and just say, hey, can I have one of those? Or copy one of those? Alright.
Alright, so.
Looks like
Takedown.
Doc's next.
Render a minion incapacitated with a die. I didn't incapacitate him. And plus, he's not considered a minion, so.
Mhm.
So that would actually be the end of my turn.
Okay. Yeah, I need to make this battle a little bit more significant than.
Wow, wow, wow.
Mm-hmm. So, Doc, what are you doing?
So I am going to move in,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to look at the fellow that's in the room with them, and I would like to do an assessment. So I need a deception roll on your end.
A deception roll.
Yes.
Deception roll.
Yes.
A deception roll.
No.
Okay, good, because I don't have deception.
Just a straight presence then?
Yeah, whatever that would be.
I don't have presence either.
Oh, well.
Then it's just a D20,
A
right?
D20.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
They
7.
can't win.
Yeah, it's a 7.
Okay, so that's a
What do you want
difference
to
of
know?
that's a difference of 20 or 4.
Yeah.
So yes, I would like to know their stats. Their what is that? Their dodge, parry, fortitude, toughness, will.
All right.
If they failed by that much.
3, 3, 7, 10, 3.
All right, so I will announce that dodge, parry, will are their worst attributes, and then that is my free action. So, what is close range? Is close range like 10 feet, 3 or 5 feet, or what?
I would pick
Close is like 5 to 10 feet, somewhere right around there.
All right, then I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna let all of you know that, and then I am going to attempt to weaken this fellow that's down here in the corner where everybody's at. I need a will save. DC, not a lot.
Well,
Right, well, I need a hit for it.
oh,
First.
okay.
But yeah, I believe a 12 will fail if I can hit. Does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, then that would be weakening their stamina, so their fortitude, basically, is what I'm aiming for.
Okay, so that would weaken it by what? 1, 2, 3.
The target loses power points from their affected trait equal to the difference between the check and the result. So the DC is 20 and they rolled a what? Or I rolled to hit them with a 20 and their
Dodge is it?
No, is it the effect?
I have to hit, and then it's a DC 13. And
Okay,
then
and I
you
rolled
will-
a
So you rolled a 12, so the difference between 12 and 13 would
That's
be
1.
1.
So they're down 1 rank on their stamina.
Stamina or fortitude?
Well, it would be
Stamina would affect fortitude, correct?
and toughness.
And toughness.
Oh.
So yeah, those would go down by 1 point, I believe, correct? Since it was
But it
only a
takes-
difference of 1.
2 points to get a rank of stamina, right? So
So,
is it like
it might
per
not have
cost
done
or is
anything.
it per level?
uh,
Or since it takes 2 points, it's going to go down at least 1 anyway, right?
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
Page 186. Yeah, because it is the first time it's worked. So,
Yeah, weaken's a weird power. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's on page 186 is weaken.
Okay.
Abilities weakened below a rank of -5 become debilitated. A failure, the target loses power points from the affected trait equal to the difference between the check result and the DC to a maximum of the weaken rank. And my weaken rank is 3, so it would fail up to a max of 3, but Lost points return at a rate of 1 per round at the end of each of the target's turns.
Do you have like sustained or anything like that attached to it?
Increased
Pro-
perception
progressive.
concentration. So I just have to concentrate on it to keep it going.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But I think that would just, I don't have to hit, that would just be a redo of the will save, I believe.
Right. Yes.
So yeah, the sickly green ray hits that guy, and he failed by a DC of 1 degree, or 1, so.
Gross,
Well,
what was
versus-
that?
I mean, it's happened before, it's just never landed. Nothing's ever really happened with it.
I picture he's like, it worked! Then he starts improving it next game.
Yeah. I've been making attempts to. It's just expensive.
Or
Yeah, if it's down by 1 rank, then that would be lowering their fortitude and toughness by just 1 point, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
yep.
Alright. And that's going to be me.
All right. Kyle.
The guy that's in the room with us, I'm looking at him and go, hit him! As I look at Stalwart, and I look at the bad guy and go, I hope you get beat up. And so 19 to hit, and we need a roll of willpower.
All right. That's an 11.
Ooh.
So you're impaired, vulnerable, defenseless, and disabled.
Wow. Oh, this is very bad for him.
Yeah.
It's a I copied that, but I don't know how to implement it yet.
All right.
And then thinking
Put
that
it in
this
like
guy
a tranquilizer
is
dart.
and thinking that this guy might be the only one here, I'm going to move. And I take Arnie with me, unfortunately.
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, I'll leave you on the table then.
No, you can take me. I don't mind.
Okay, then I take Arnie with me. I can't move you.
Oh. Okay.
So,
there you
Army,
go.
you need to move.
Yes.
And I go, oh crap, there's more. And I stop there because there's someone in front of me. I'm not going forward by this. And that's my answer.
Okay.
Alright, what are these walls made out of?
First thought, we just
We
got in
just
here.
got here. This is a nice place.
What are these walls made out of?
I've been scribbling on a flamethrower, and I didn't draw the pistol for a reason.
They are your typical
Sheetrock with metal studs in the middle?
wooden studs, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it would be metal. It's a Skyrise, so.
Alright, this guy here. The one who is apparently up shit creek without a paddle.
Uh-huh.
I'm shooting through the wall to hit him. I just...
Can you see them?
I don't have... I don't really have to. I have precise attack range for both
Okay.
total concealment and partial concealment.
The dodge would meet that, right? Because it's a 3.
He's impaired, vulnerable,
God.
defenseless, and
It
disabled.
has nothing.
Oh, so he's just...
It's 10.
Yeah,
He is...
He is done.
So yeah, it's just a energy blast comes through the wall and nails him.
Okay.
So his reduced toughness, he rolls with a -5 penalty because he is also disabled.
Okay, so -5. That would be a 19.
This
Ooh,
is the
nice.
guy.
Oh,
in the
no.
meeting. No, negative.
18.
This is the guy in the meeting. He's like, I'm just gonna go get him, guys. We can do it.
So
Yeah.
what was his toughness roll?
5 plus the other.
Well, whatever the toughness is, I think you
First.
said it was a 10, so that takes it to a 9. -5 is a +4
Yeah.
to the
His
roll.
toughness isn't a 10 necessarily, unless it's all built off of defensive roll. If it's actually physical toughness, that doesn't go down.
Because it's the
from-
stamina I hit.
Yeah, but the stamina it went down by 1, so that was it a 10?
It was a 3-3-7-10-3, I think.
Yeah, it was a 10.
Okay. So that would be a 9, and then minus 5 off that, so it's D20 plus 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He rolled.
So many additions and subtractions.
Yeah.
Is this
Oh,
fourth
yeah,
edition?
Hero. There's a lot of math.
It's like, is this 4th edition?
So his total would be 18.
Okay, it's still, one, was it 1 tier fail?
1 degree.
Yeah, 1 degree.
A nice little bruise for you there, buddy.
On top of all the other things.
On top of everything else that comes
Doesn't
with it.
matter.
Don't forget when somebody's like all defenseless like this, that power attack is a thing that we can do. It's only 2 unless you have the feat or advantage. Excuse me, it's an advantage. If you have the power attack advantage, it can go up to 5, but anybody can do up to 2.
All right. I don't see that I can get past Baxter or. Yeah, I do.
Baxter is
No.
not big.
So this is
Isn't
what I'm
there
going to
a
do.
doorway right there.
There's a hole in the wall right there.
I was going to say, it's hard to tell. Is this just a divider right here?
No, it's a wall.
Isn't this a doorway right here? There's like a plant by it, but
Yeah,
I don't
door.
think the wall goes through there.
Well, there's a hole in the wall.
There's a hole in the wall
There
now.
is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go through the hole in the wall and pop out right here.
Because you can
Yeah.
I just kind of walked towards it, missed into it, and become solid on the other end.
No.
And that's it for my turn.
Wait, did we surprise them?
Open the door. Oh, hey, guys.
Well, hey, Mark.
Exactly. That's right.
Hey, Bob, good to see you again. How's that medical going for them?
Are Trigger and Miss Kitty going?
Yeah, they're going because we kind of forgot about them.
Okay.
So Trigger's next.
Yeah.
This poor guy.
He's going to get mauled by...
Can Trigger do a power attack?
Hey guys, I got this. I'll
He's
take the dining room.
He is technically a sidekick, not a minion. I didn't take him as a minion. I took him as a sidekick. So I would say yes, but
We just need to give him a cape
Well, he is considered a character, so yes.
and a cowl.
He rolled low though. He rolled a 1. Oof.
What was the name of that dog? Old
Good
80s
dog?
cartoon. No, it was an old 80s cartoon. He was dressed like a Batman type character.
Dynamite.
Yeah, here we go.
Dynamite.
So we got the suit.
Yeah, that's all he's going to do. He's growling and snarling.
Alrighty. First time I actually remember Miss Kitty, so let's see what she does.
Kitty's got claws.
That she does. And she will run up and kind of see if she can do.
Just knock a couple glasses off the side of the table there on our way.
Well, yeah, she's kicking off the stuff that's on the table as she runs and jumps on them.
I mean, mine just takes a little spackle.
Okay. Does she succeed? Yeah, she would hit.
All right, so this one here has been nicknamed Hydra Bob. Got it.
Oh, she fell. All right. So Miss Kitty's basically on his shoulders, just grabbing him around his neck and just clawing at him.
You go, girl. I think that's what they say these days, right?
So Mark, change that to a 2. Okay. I'll put her right about there. So you know he's on top of him. Alright. Army.
Okay. Just as kind of a free action, I'm doing a perception just because I can smell and have spatial awareness, and I'm just trying to get an idea of what's around me. And so I know that there are some more, probably. I can technically target them, but I think I would need a little bit more than just free action to target them. But I do see this one guy in front of me, and Kyle is going to hear him say, "Fuck that," as I...
Army, vocabulary.
I spend
Captain
a hero point
Language.
to do a trick. So if I remember correctly, it means I have this trick for the rest of the scene.
Okay, what trick is that?
Is that correct?
Right.
It is my new... Oh, sorry, it's not my new. It is a power I've been wanting to start developing called NIMBY. And it is a teleportation attack against this guy. And so he gets his dodge against this. It's not yet set up in Roll20. I have a plus. Let me double check. I have a +8 to this attack. The way it's currently built. So I'm just going to roll a d20. Okay, so that's only a 14. I don't think I hit this time.
He has a max of 13. So
his dodge is only a 13?
Yep.
Okay, well, he now gets teleported 1,800 feet away, which from here is going to be right over the Atlantic Ocean.
And
it appeared that...
high.
And skyscraper high. You see Army just kind of... It looks like Army grabs hold of them for a second and then is just back on Kyle's shoulder.
Okay.
Shit.
You immolated the guy.
All we do is hear in the distance,
Gone.
we hear a Wile E. Coyote holler.
Yes. NIMBY stands for not in my backyard.
By the way, Kyle's looking at you going, just mouth open, like, what the?
You hear the
I'm
Wilhelm-
just taking out the
Wilhelm
trash.
scream.
I'm just taking out the trash.
Okay.
Where did he go?
What
Oh,
movie was
he's
that?
taking a bath.
You put him in the. You put him in the.
The Atlantic Ocean.
Wow.
Hitting the ocean from 1,800 feet up is like hitting
Yes.
concrete.
Beating the sharks. That's more like it.
Scaring the shit out of some tourists.
Just doing a little deep sea fishing. Splat.
Hey, you got anything on that line, George? Wham! The fuck was that?
Hey, we're
Just a
gonna need
whole
bigger
family
boat.
out there riding one of those sea bananas.
Look, Daddy, that man's trying to fly.
Connor, does the 17 hit you?
That's a good question. I don't think so. No.
Okay.
I should say I'm now vulnerable.
Okay. Good to know. So this big heavy cloak comes swinging at you, Connor. You duck under it, and now you have a big ass hole in your wall.
Oh. It's a rental.
Or arm.
It's a rental.
It's a real. I got the insurance. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I'm sure this could be worse than this when we're done. Hey, we're rock stars.
Poor place.
You gotta trash a hotel room from time to time.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
Now, who swung at me?
This guy.
Is he able to, with being vulnerable, defenseless, and disabled?
I mean, he still can
Wait,
function.
He's got a -5 penalty.
Okay.
He's just bleeding from every orifice he has.
We're not done yet.
I can still. He just splatters blood on you.
Ew. You're spraying arterial spray on me. Get off me, Guido.
And you guys worry about the hole in the wall? Blood's harder to get out.
Does a 19 hit you?
Hit who?
You.
Me?
Yes, you.
I believe it does, but only once. Let me look and see.
Okay.
Yeah, my is it a parry?
It's a club coming down at you.
So parry. Yeah, mine's a 17. So yeah.
Okay, DC's 24.
24. Ooh, shit.
Ow.
I rolled a 1 with a plus
Ooh.
10 though.
Ooh.
Ow.
So that's 13 difference.
I'm gonna spend a hero point here to re-roll the shit out of that one.
Sure you want to?
Yeah. I'm gonna re-roll that. Please be better. Damn it!
Yeah, but it's a hero point reroll, so you get
it's
to add
better.
10 to it.
Oh, that's right. So it's be a 23 then.
Alright. So 1 point.
So yeah, it's still 1 point.
Okay. That was that guy. Is that a door there? No. Okay. These guys aren't going to bother since they hear all the commotion. So they're going to go busting through the walls. This guy's in the closet, so he can't really do that.
And you were concerned
Oh
about
no! Oh no!
concerned about me
So, yes.
shooting through the wall. Okay, I see how it is.
Huh?
I said you guys are concerned about me shooting through the wall. I see how it is.
You set the precedent.
They don't know that. They're on the other side of the house.
This guy kind of busts through the wall.
Kool-Aid! I'm sorry.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
Yeah. Hi, Kyle.
Hi.
Does a 12 hit?
You missed by 1.
Stimmbite.
Alright, I'm gonna use a hero point.
You don't have hero points.
He has villain points that he can use.
And doesn't that give us hero points if he uses villain points?
I believe so.
Oh.
So
Fine.
use your villain point.
No, I was just
No.
checking the rules, making sure.
It's okay.
Well, I'd happily take another hero point. I roll shit enough as it is.
It's my very worst defense.
Punch the child. That's what you're trying to do.
Yep, trying to hit kid. He's trying to hit kid.
Child abuse. Child abuse.
Bellward, what you doing?
So wait a minute, let me ask for sure. That's a parry, right? That I would be going after,
Right.
and it's 10 plus whatever the parry score is.
Mhm.
Okay, so that was 13. Okay, just making sure. Sorry.
Okay. So from a variety of abilities that Bobby has, including speed and wall crawling, I'm going to end up right here.
Okay.
I am going to go after this guy
Mm-hmm.
with punch. That's a 19 to hit, so I believe that hits. He's got to make a toughness save 27.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming
And
they're
I
the
roll.
same.
Yeah, and I rolled a 29.
Okay. So no damage, but fast grab. He's got to roll strength or acrobatics against a 14, so that kind of sucked. But hey, ones exist.
Strength or acrobatics? I like strength. I don't like strength. That was a 9.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's incorrect. He needs to roll parry against a 14.
Oh, okay. His parry's a 13. So
Okay,
he
so I got it.
grabbed him.
Okay.
Yeah.
He can make a strength or acrobatics against a 22 to see if I am holding him.
You're holding him. He got a strength of 9.
Okay.
I rolled.
Now he needs to make 14.
Okay, here's this. Now this. Hold on a little bit.
27.
Oh, man. I'm pissed off. Okay. Fuck this guy. Extra effort. I'm doing
All
it.
right.
Try that.
25 this time.
Okay. So I hit him. Toughness against 27.
It's a 25.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh,
degree
toughness.
of
Sorry,
damage?
I rolled the fortitude on that. Okay, do you want my fortitude roll or would you like my toughness roll?
Well, toughness first. So if you use the same die roll and his toughness is 3 higher than his fortitude, then he takes no effect from the hit.
Okay.
Grab, nat 20
Okay.
Jesus.
for a
You
28.
got him.
It's going to be a 27 for him to escape the grab.
And that's a fortitude or toughness?
To escape the grab, it's athletics or strength.
Oh, strength.
Acrobatics or strength.
Okay, that was a 23.
Damn it! I hate this guy.
He's a bit
Actually,
wild.
no, it's a 27 because I rolled a nat 20. So I
Yeah.
still got it. Screw this guy. Now I need the fortitude.
Okay, that was a 14 this time.
Okay. So that's 2 degrees of failure.
All right.
So that means he is dazed, impaired, stunned, and disabled.
Okay.
All the
It's a
affliction.
little distracting when someone has you by the neck.
You think?
Like, come here, stay here. No, get over here.
And I'm fatigued now.
Okay. Good to know. All right. Ricochet.
Ricochet is. I am going to move here. And since my. Okay. So, since my chakram has bounce on it, I am going to bounce it off of this wall and hit the guy that Stalwart is actually choke holding.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh. 22.
All right.
I think with all that guy's negatives, I'm pretty sure that hits.
Oh yeah.
And DC's 25 toughness. Does he have any negatives? Does this guy have any negatives to his toughness right now? Or any? Well, he's got the -5, don't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he missed by 1, so he got 1 degree of damage.
Gotcha.
Right.
So that's right. So that's a -1 to his toughness already. And then what's all the afflictions? What afflictions do you have on him?
Dazed, impaired, stunned, and disabled.
The impaired will affect this too.
Well, disabled will affect it.
Yes, sir.
So it's a -5.
Gotcha. Well, no, -6 because of the -1 already.
Yeah.
Right. Gotcha. All right. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
So -6 off his toughness roll.
Mhm.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah. He rolled a 5 and then with a -6, or rolled an
No.
11 with a -6?
Rolled an 11 with a -6.
Gotcha. So that's
So I'm just standing there holding the guy, and like the depth wrench sticks in the side of
yeah, exactly. Because that's 4 levels. Boom, he's gone.
Yeah. You're still holding the neck,
And I
but
also
it's not
have
attached to any body below it.
yeah, and I also have indirect 4 with that chakra, so I can bounce it in anywhere as long as I know where the targets are. So
Okay.
and it bounces back to me.
Alright.
That's the end of my turn.
Doc.
Looking around, I see that Army seems a little off, and somebody looks a little tired after doing what they've done, and I'm gonna try and do a little bit of healing real quick. Hey, that's 17 total because my healing.
What's the?
So
Is it like a radius?
Yes, it's an area restorative selective healing. It's noticeable, so
Is it
that's.
energizing?
I don't believe it's energizing, but it's restorative area selective.
The restorative gets if you take like a weakened effect. That's what restorative does.
Mm-hmm.
Energizing gets rid of like fatigue, exhaustion, stuff like that.
Gotcha. Yeah. So any afflictions really then besides those, starting from the worst and going up, which would be a 3 due to the success. So like the dazed or anything like that.
So where I took the level
Pick the
1,
funnel.
That would take you out from the level 1.
so the level 1 I would get rid of my -1.
Yes. And then Army, what was yours?
Vulnerable.
So that would get rid of that, I believe, as well.
Okay.
But yeah, since I don't have the energizing, then yeah, the fatigue is not there, and it didn't quite work like I was hoping it would for you, but
That's alright. I have a trick.
I'm gonna back away. I'm sure that you guys can handle this, and I'm just gonna go back here. You got this.
You can do
Thanks.
it.
Inspiration. No.
Alright, Kyle.
Kyle's looking at this guy and sees
Have you ever seen a dead body before?
no. Well, yes. No, they were all taken. Never mind.
Hey,
So,
hey, Kyle,
so
you
this
wanna
is
see
the first
dead
time
body?
I've seen a body with no head on it. That's not been in the movies. Is it spurting blood?
Probably.
Probably all over you.
It's a nice arterial
So-
spray there.
So, do you want me to make a roll to see if I can actually do anything?
Do you have fearless?
I think I do. Hold on. Because I think I remember you telling me to take that.
It's an 1 point advantage, and you're not affected by anything fear related.
Yes, I did take that.
You have done enough video games. This does not phase you.
Yes, yeah. Now I go. I do this because I don't have my glasses on or anything like that. I mean, besides my regular glasses, I don't have my work glasses. And I look at this guy in front of me and go, the blood, or at least I attempt, the blood hits this guy in the face, and I don't know why, but for some reason it's caustic.
Oh God.
So,
He had acid for blood! He had acid for blood!
Oh, I'm gonna definitely have to get a sample of that guy now.
so a 21 to hit, and he needs a will saving throw.
More likely I'll fail
Why the fuck did Terry have acid for blood?
What the hell was Terry?
That was an 8.
So he's impaired, vulnerable, defenseless, and disabled. And just to make it really even.
Oh yeah, insult to injury.
Well, what happens is the head bounced around a little bit, and that's what actually hit him. The other guy's head. You might want to send this one to get a bath. And Kyle's actually just going to stand there and go, okay, Bobby, hit that one.
Oh my god! Oh my god! This is the tactic. Kyle disables them. Stalwart head grabs them. Ricochet cuts their head off. This is the tactic that we're going in.
Trigger.
Trigger is attacking this guy. Come on, Trigger. Big money, big money, big money. No whammy, no whammy. Stop. Damn it. 7.
Minus all his. He's got the 13
He's got a-
minus. What?
His parry would be 3.
Yeah.
Even at that's just the base, right?
Right, but I'm
So
trying to.
13.
What all was done to him?
Yeah.
He
Everything.
is impaired, vulnerable, defenseless, and disabled, I believe.
And then you lost that other track that I gave to him and whatever else anybody's done to him.
So that's at 8 if it's a -5.
So he still don't hit him.
Okay. Close.
So active defenses are equal 0. And then the, like you said, the
Okay,
other one is
so-
-5 to all of his rolls.
So yeah, that'd be 5. So it'd be a 10.
Right.
Okay.
But
However
his
this
defense,
works.
like he said, his active defenses are 0 though, right?
Correct.
Right.
So that's a
So that
10
means
base.
flat 10.
It's just a flat 10.
Gotcha.
Alright.
So that's the end of Trigger.
Alright, let's see what Miss Kitty can do. Ooh. That hit. So that's more. He's not looking too good, but he's still surprisingly standing there. Alright, Connor. Take him out.
Alright, fine. Let's see how this works out. So, multi-attack with my side whips.
Okay.
I'm gonna, so I mean, it doesn't give you a number of how many attacks you get, so I guess I can just do the 2.
So
Well-
when it comes to go ahead.
It's more about how much you beat his parry with, because you get bonuses based on how much you hit by. If you're attacking multiple targets, you get a penalty for each person you're attacking. But if you're doing multi-attack on one person, it's based on, you get a bonus to the effect. You get more damage out of it based on how much you beat the
Okay.
defense by.
So,
It's
25.
a fucking lot.
What do you
It's a fucking lot.
So that would be I think the max is +5.
Plus 5, yeah.
So,
So
it's 30.
the DC would be a 30. Yeah.
On a
So-
guy who I believe still has a -5 to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
-5, so +0 on the active defense, I believe. So
Well, it's not an active defense, it'd be his toughness.
Right. Would he get a
Okay.
-5 to that?
yeah.
Mhm.
So -5 to his toughness.
And
Oh.
any damage ranks he's already taken.
Right.
Okay, so he's taking a 1 and a 2.
So
So
it would be a -7 to his toughness.
-7 to his toughness. Okay.
So he could get a 20 something, I'm sure. 23
Let's just do that.
best.
Let's just do this. Alright.
His minus all the subtractions, his toughness was a 6.
So what is technically considered our base movement rate in this
30.
game?
30 unless you have anything that increases it, like speed.
Alright.
Or decreases it.
Yeah. Like being
Being small.
or fatigued.
Or fatigued.
I just imagine all these like tendrils come out, just grabbed this dude and just ripped him apart.
No, I was thinking along the lines, wrapped around and swung him around like Hulk does Loki. Sorry about the dining room
Slamming him
table.
into the conference table.
Yeah, sorry about the dining room table.
Army gave this. He's a nice person. Why do you want to ruin everything?
Hey, I didn't invite him. I
And
want
as
to.
you do that,
I want to take off
Miss-
as soon as he hits and is no longer moving. I'm going to take off running. I want to dive between Stalwart and the guy that's right below him to finish off my my 30 movement rate. Like, granted, it's going to be 35, so I don't know if I can roll like an agility or something like that to dive through there.
You can roll an acrobatics to increase your movement. Or athletics, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not an acrobatics.
Not an acrobatic.
Oh well, there's my
What was
athletics.
it? 15?
15.
And yeah, you
Just
doubled
do
your
an extra
movement
rank
there.
of speed. So that's plenty there.
All right, so
And
I will.
that's free, basically, if I remember right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I do is I come running through here and I just dive between Stalwart and the guy down below him.
Don't you have some wall crawling or something?
I don't have any wall crawling, no.
I mean, I made gloves if you need gloves.
I have wall crawling.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Yeah, I made a whole lot of shit and spouted it out.
I've got
And this-
I've got gloves, and I can actually fly. But I've got like boot boosters too.
But yeah, no, I don't have any of that. But I didn't tell you, but yeah, my symbiote is up.
Good.
What is
well,
this?
after you finished that guy and slammed him into the table, took out a chunk of the table, Miss Kitty goes flying, used her claws to get to the table to slow herself down. So yeah, that kitchen table's fucked.
Okay, that's what that does for me. Yeah, that's it for me.
Army.
Is there another guy that's going to go to the ocean?
I am now going to transport this guy out. I made a mistake. He does get a resistance check after this, but I first have to hit him. So that's a 21 to hit, and now he has a DC 16 Fortitude save. If he makes it, he does not move. So he does not move.
23.
I thought there was something wrong. I thought there needed to be a resistance check, so I had to go back and double check the extra.
Okay. Is that it for him?
That, let's see. Is that it for him? Yes, that is it for him right now.
Oh, all right.
Oh, I do have one question. Do they have radios or anything on them?
They do have earpieces.
Okay. Then I know what I'm going to do next round.
Okay. He'll do an athletics check too. See if he can get up there. That. I do like that. And athletics. Okay, yeah, natural 27. That's good. Okay, he's gonna be 35 there. Okay. 12 does not hit you,
Me?
right, Connor?
No,
Yep.
does not hit.
How about 16?
No.
This guy suck.
You would have hit Kyle with it.
Yeah, I mean, does that make you feel better? You might hit a kid.
beating up the poor little thing.
I mean, grown man beating up on a 16-year-old. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Ah!
Oh, and I need to remember when somebody actually does cause Kyle some harm,
Oh, wait.
because that'll activate something of mine. Just saying.
So, does an 18 hit you?
It does.
Okay. This
What's he swinging?
club that's, kind of slowly but surely making its way to you and makes contact. Since
Okay.
he's-
So, couple things.
One.
All right, take a moment.
So I have resistance to bludgeoning, so I take half effect from any bludgeoning attack.
Okay.
So whatever the bonus is, cut that in half before you add it to the 15. So I think you said it was a 24 toughness.
DC, yes.
Okay, so that would be 9 effect rank, so that would go down to 5.
Right.
So that would be a 20.
Alright.
Part 2.
And then
I have impervious toughness of 12, meaning any effect less than 6 doesn't do anything.
Okay.
So he hits me,
But nothing happened.
but nothing happened.
it's like hitting Superman. And he's like looks down and just pushes his chest.
Go ahead and give me a toughness roll anyways.
The club is bent.
Snaps
In the,
off on you.
in the shape. Shit.
Alright. This wooden glove comes cracking down on your head and just shatters everywhere.
And I just turn and look.
If it was a metal club, it's like in the shape of Stalwart's face.
Okay. That's them.
Which guy did that? This guy?
Yep, that guy right there.
Alright, I'm attacking that guy. Because I can throw, bounce here, and then bounce to hit him.
And you're not gonna let Stalwart go?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was Stalwart's turn. I apologize.
No, that was Stalwart attempted to get getting hit, not actually going.
Sorry.
Stalwart was holding a dude by the neck. His head got lopped off. I am not accustomed to this sort of shit. I'm like, oh my fucking god! You fucking killed this guy!
Nothing about the magma body in the other room because you
And then
hasn't
the
seen
dude
that.
hits me with a bat and it just shatters all over the place. I'm like, there's fucking blood everywhere!
Game over, man. Game over.
So do I need to roll anything for that? Because I do not have feelings.
Go ahead and give me a willpower.
Oh good, that's my worst one.
As I say, this is about the time when our Hulk actually freaks out.
Yeah, just a second.
That's your worst one, and you have +7 into it.
Okay. You're right there
I
on
have a
the
lot of
cusp.
skills or anything.
You're on the cusp, so I'll let you decide if you want to freak out or be able to pull yourself together.
I'll do a little like, and then the guy hits me with the bat, and I'm like, oh, you fucking dick. Punch.
Okay.
Oh, you fucking dick.
So, the healing can also go towards resistance checks.
Is this guy still defenseless?
Yep.
Okie dokie.
Oh, no. Don't sound too excited.
That's a 27 toughness for him with his -5 disabled penalty.
Uh-huh.
Hey guys, I'll be back in just a few minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. That will equal up to a 13 minus all this stuff.
Okay, that's missed by 14. So that's 3 degrees. So he is staggered. He takes a hit and he is staggered. And now I grab.
Alright.
Grab hits. He can make a strength or acrobatics against a 22 with his -5 disabled penalty.
Alright. Oops. -5. Well, yeah, you got him.
Okay, so since he is already all of the stuff that I do when I grab somebody, I'm just going to hold him. So he is immobile and vulnerable, but he's already defenseless. Now, at the end of their turns, they can make a resistance against those.
Okay. Well, if he still
against
has his
all
head.
their effects. Yeah, I mean, of course.
Yeah, if he still has his head. Thought we were supposed to be the good guys. We're beheading people and dropping them in the ocean. That's great.
And you're mocking me for putting in their name as the good guys?
I didn't mock anything. I'm the one
Ricochet.
that introduced myself as, maybe I'm a good guy. I don't know yet.
Bouncing here and aiming for the guy he's got in a headlock.
Okay. Alright.
Unnatural dirty 20. Which he's immobile, he's defenseless. I know that hits him. And the DC's a 25 on that. Actually, hold on. Yeah, DC 25, yeah.
And how many points?
So,
Well, he took at least one bruise or one hit when I got him.
Yeah.
I don't know what else he had before that. I don't know that he had any damage on him before that.
He had a level. What? I thought I got him.
so if that's the case, that would be a -7 to his toughness check then.
Okay, so.
Marcus, are you okay? Oh. Let me fix the cameras. I didn't realize he went completely off. There we go.
Oh.
Does the same thing happen again? Because that would be hilarious.
Minus all the subtractions, I rolled a toughness of 4. So.
Stop doing that!
All you hear is Ricochet go, good job, Stalwart. Good job. You're doing good.
As you're holding this guy by the neck looking at him, you feel this little scratch underneath your arm, and you look down, you see a body on the floor. And you look up, you see a face. Body, face.
And I will move to here.
Alright. Doc? Doc?
Is anybody dazed or anything like that? Any afflictions that heal?
Weren't you dazed, Stalwart?
I am.
He was fatigued, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm vulnerable again, but it's not critical.
I mean, I got nothing else to do.
I got a couple of headless guys.
I'll come up here, see the
Yeah,
dead
can you
bodies.
put those back on?
Okay,
on.
that's pretty neat. But let's just do this little number instead. So that is 12. So that's 2 successes, or 2 degrees, that can be healed on the friendlies that I deem, not the dead bodies or the enemies that are attacking us when we came in here. And if you can't heal that, then you can add that +2 rank to your defense, to an active defense. I believe is what heal said it could do. Instead of healing, it could add to the defense. But yeah, vulnerable would go away first. But yeah, when I was reading up on heal, it said something about being able to add the healing of modifier rank to the active defense if you need to roll for that. So you get up 2 ranks. Yeah, so a bonus equal to my healing rank on resistance checks against effects. Only with the disease or poison descriptors, which I don't think apply here. The bonus applies to the next resistance check. Cool. So, there you go. Those who are hurt, and these guys all look the same. None of them look different. Cool.
Well, 2 of them are headless.
Besides that, of course. In case there wasn't a leader amongst the group.
Somebody that looked like they might be a little tougher. Not by much, but maybe a little.
Nah, I'll just back down here. You guys got this.
How's Doc?
Isla's away for right now.
So yeah, whatever, vulnerable or whatever you had.
He's freaked out because now he sees 2 dead bodies. Trigger?
Rigor.
Yes, Stalwart's triggered, we know.
This is 15. And it's 10. It's 20. So that would make it, that's 25. And 30. He's jumping over the body and attacking this guy.
Alright.
Finally. Will 17 hit that guy?
Yep.
DC is 20.
And you got him by 1.
So he takes a -1 to his toughness? Or...
You got him by 1. He rolled a 19 for toughness.
Gotcha. So -1 to his toughness. I mean, that's all a trigger.
Alright. Let's get it. Alright. Is going to try and do athletics or acrobatics first. Okay, yeah. So you see Miss Kitty come running through, doing some parkour shit, and jumping on the back of this guy. And she hit. Yes, does, but I don't think it's gonna do any good. Oh, no. Alright.
Remember, he's got a -1 to his toughness.
Yeah. So he has 2 of the -1s stuff.
He said -2.
And that'd be her. Alright.
Okay, now we get to figure out how this does on multiple targets. I'm going to hit both of these guys. You said it's negative to the whatever.
2 targets, I believe, is -2.
So that'll be a 26 to hit them.
That hits him.
25 is your DC. If you're toughness, yeah, toughness.
Okay, so multiple targets, you can use multi-attack to hit multiple targets at once by walking or spraying. Multi-attack across an arc. For a 1 attack check per target in the arc. You suffer a penalty to each check equal to the number of targets. So making a multi-attack against 5 targets is a -5 penalty to each attack check. If you miss 1 target, you may still attempt to hit the others.
Okay. So it'll be -2 for at this time. So
Yeah.
it's a 26 to hit. That hits 25. It doesn't increase anything on the DC, so because I'm not hitting one guy with it. It'll be 25.
Okay. This one rolled a 15. This one rolled a 17.
So what? One.
-1. This one here will get a -1 to his toughness, and if it was a level 2, was 10 to 2 degrees. He's dazed, so he can either take a move action or attack action, and that one would still be a 2, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because it's more than 6.
So same thing. So this one's now at a -3 to his toughness, and can now either take an attack action or a move action.
Okay.
And
All right.
I don't see anything else for me to do at this particular point in time. But actually, I will do. No, I can't. Probably not.
Okay. Seeing that y'all have this spell in hand.
Go ahead.
Oh no, you were finishing up your action.
Yeah, I was checking to see if my mind reading is considered a standard action but I don't see where it says it.
Is it effortless? I think it's the.
It says
Effortless just means you can.
It says resistible, which
do
means
it
it'd be a
multiple
standard.
times. Do it multiple times. Yeah.
It's resistible, so I'm sure it's a action.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it.
I'm jumping off of Kyle's shoulder and grabbing one of those earpieces from a decapitated head.
Yeah.
And
Kyle's currently
I
in
am
shock.
circling up around it. So I'm going to go into my ball form. And I am talking to the headpiece. Talking to items, electronic items. And I am trying to trace where their signal is going to. So I'm basically trying to hack their earpiece.
And I'm assuming Kyle's just like staring at all the blood in the hallway and maybe having a few little bit of issues.
New guy's in the corner puking his guts out.
So I don't know if you want me to roll this round or next round.
Okay. We'll roll next round.
Okay.
With it being 9 o'clock, these guys. Well, this one, y'all pretty much gonna take care of it. This guy, he comes around the corner, runs, and dives out the window.
Really? That's high up? Okay.
Well, you are beachfront property, so.
Maybe he's got a parachute.
Or he can jump towards the ocean.
I'm going to go after him.
All right, you go after him.
I'm diving out the window after him.
Okay.
God damn it.
We'll find out what happens after we get back from our break.
So, ladies and gentlemen, don't go too far. We'll be back in about 10 minutes to see if Ricochet goes splat on the pavement down below or what happens next. So, don't go far. And we're back. And as we left off, David decides to jump out of the building after one of the bad guys, good guys, whatever guys that gave us the warm welcome to our new place here in Miami, out the window.
Yeah.
Now, did Ricochet remember? No. Did Ricochet ever say anything about having like a flight ability?
He did not.
Okay, so once
But
Ricochet,
it's built into his boots and his hands.
but you never mentioned it.
Nope.
All right, Connor jumps off the building.
Sad friend gone suicidal.
As soon as Connor sees Ricochet dive off the side of the building after this guy, Connor follows suit, reaches in his pocket and pulls something out in the same time.
While you two are falling, go ahead and give me a perception.
Oh, Jesus, we're falling. We got to do that too. 17?
Okay.
You said a perception?
Yes.
All the perceptions.
Okay. While y'all are falling, off in the horizon you do see what looks to be a tanker ship. And this is sort of what this guy that first jumped out the window is kind of gliding towards. As he gets further down, you see that sort of like a hang glider, wings come out its back.
Oh, you got a wingsuit on?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So he's not flying, he's gliding.
Yes. And he's gliding out into the ocean towards this tanker ship.
Gonna push a button on my wrist, which will activate my. It's always flight 1, but which is only 60 feet around. But I have to use a move action to activate it. Tink.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, you
Okay,
activate
I
it and you hear behind you, God damn it!
I look back. It looked like, what are you doing? This is what I do, not you. I'm the one that has the death wish.
That's why I jumped off the building. No one's dying on my watch. We all go home or nobody goes home.
How far away is he?
He's probably good. Since it took you another round to activate yours, he's probably good 60 feet ahead as y'all are gliding down towards the ocean.
Only 60?
Yeah.
Never mind.
All
I
right.
forgot my side whips don't have that reach that I had before when I was making a character.
I know I don't have any more hero points, but I'm going to use extra effort.
Okay.
And hold on, let me make sure I can do this. Just a second. Okay, so I'm going to use extra effort for a power stunt to gain an alternate effect of an existing power. I have a swinging power. I have a grappling hook. A Batman grappling hook. I am going to fire the grappling hook at him and attempting to grab onto him.
Oh, okay.
The alternate effect would be, I guess, would be like an ensnare, I guess.
Okay.
Do I need to roll to hit him?
Yes.
Alright, so let me add up what my... So I have range attack 5, and my dex is a 5, so that would be a plus 10 altogether. So we'll roll a d20. 18 with a plus 10. That's a 28.
Okay. So you hit him. Let's see if you're able to grapple them. What's the
DC?
DC for that?
So it would be an alternate effect of this one here. So I'm not sure what the
You only get to use the points that you paid into the power of your alternate.
Right.
From.
So the alternate effect, the where's the grappling hook? Where is the grappling hook? So it's 1 point because it's a swinging power. It's just a basic.
It's 2. It only costs you 1 point because it's a device, but you still get to use the full
2. So that would make it a 12. Because it would be what would it be, a 17? It would be 12, wouldn't it?
It would be 12 because it's an affliction.
Right. So it would be a 12, and that would go against his. I'm assuming it would be dodge.
Yeah, because it's ranged.
So it's ranged. So he would roll a d20 and add his dodge bonus, right?
Okay. So that put it at 22. So he tears a suit a bit, but the grappling hook falls towards the earth.
Gotcha. So now I am fatigued.
Now, were you able to catch him? That's what I'm missing.
Well, he was falling. I was okay. So he's gliding down. I activated my boots to catch myself, and before I fired the grappling hook to try to catch him.
Okay.
So it's only my boots only give me flight 1, and
Yeah.
that's it. So I don't know what his speed is, what his gliding flight is, but I didn't want him to increase anymore, if that makes sense.
It is a 1. He just has the glider that's going out. He has no special flying skills. It's just gravity
So it would be essentially flight 1 then.
yeah.
Gotcha.
And
he moves the same speed I do.
Yeah. So you hit him, but he was able to kick off the thing where you can't roll.
Really, man?
Yes.
And does Connor have a way to fly or not die?
Yeah, Connor has a way. You've seen him use it before.
I have another idea once he gets back to me.
Connor can when Connor sees that Ricochet actually flies and hasn't told him he knows how to fly, or they can fly. He's like he says a few choice words under his breath that carry remarkably well up here in the open air, and then just turns into a cloud. It starts to float back up. I can't remember what my flight speed is with the cloud. I have to bring up that sheet. But I think it's just fly 1 as well.
Y'all are descending.
Just putting along.
Yeah.
So, everyone that's still up here, do we want to deal with that or just kind of let be? Because it looks like they're going over towards that tanker thing.
Well, I'm going to see if I can track the signal, make sure it's coming from there, see if there's anywhere else, and so I'll roll my technology on that.
Okay.
I'm fiddling with a clicker in my hand, having an idea that's not great, but it's accurate.
It's not great, but it's accurate.
I got accurate teleport in my hand, and I've got multiple of them, so...
Right.
Just teleport onto the guy's back, dismantle the Kane glider, and then teleport back.
That's what I was going to do. Because I said I got one of each, at least, of all your little devices.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I'm thinking, I could just pop over, dismantle, pop, he's fallen, we're falling. I got moon shoes.
Yes, you do look over, or you do trace it back over to the signal on the ship. About that time, you'll also hear the TV pop on. And a voice coming over. I see you had a warm welcoming.
Hello, Army Man. I want to talk to you about the Avengers Initiative.
I'm looking at the TV.
Uh,
Actually, I'm blinking into the TV.
I was gonna say he pops in and what's he see? An armadillo.
Yeah.
No one else, just an armadillo.
You see a gentleman on camera that kind of looks elderly, gruff-looking. Basically, the general.
Mm-hmm.
You see him coming across. Apparently, my companions weren't strong enough. You may have fouled, or what's the word I'm looking for, hindered my operations in Montana. But today will be the last of that interference.
He's got an armadillo and a couple kids sitting there looking at him. Because the grown-ups are not in the building.
I'm over by the wall contemplating, terrible life choices. So it's like I put on my moon shoes, and it's like, do I go over there and make an attempt or not?
Yeah.
Well,
And I'm interfacing with his signal to try to track it down.
okay, it's simple enough. It's actually it's tracking the general signal. It's bouncing around a little bit in Eastern Europe, down to Southwest Asia, going around. So it's going to take a little bit. He's gone through several different VPNs.
That's fine.
Um,
I process things at a much faster rate than normal people. So
true.
I'm just saying.
You are still limited to network traffic.
Oh, yes. No, I understand. I'm just adding that in. But
yeah. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
No, that's it. I'm just tracking his signal.
Okay. Who's still outside? Falling and flying or whatnot.
I am floating back up in mist form. Because I've seen that David's fine. He'll be alright.
I am quick drawing his little teleportation device. And it's precise, right?
It is accurate, precise. Like it said it allowed you to choose what you didn't want to bring with you. Accurate's like penthouse lobby of where you just were, and you'd show up in the penthouse lobby.
All right, so
and it's 1,800 feet, so it's plenty of range.
I'm going to be 3 feet above him. Boop.
Oh, okay.
And I'm simply going to land on him. Feet first, like I'm actually standing on him.
All right.
And if you'll allow that, I will attack not him, but the glider.
Okay. I will allow that. I do want you to do a perception check as you're tearing into this glider and he begins to fall.
Okay. Is it perception?
Just another Wile E. Coyote sound.
19. As you're gliding out over the ocean at this point, you're tearing into it. You recognize a faint sound as you look off in the distance. There seems to be something tubular that tends to be growing in size as it's coming.
Is this a missile?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The teleporter is good for a scene.
Oh, so I can use it again, right?
Yes, it's good for a scene. All the items I make are good for a scene.
Not one act. I mean, one action, but one scene. Gotcha.
Yes. Here's the question: can I tell is the missile targeting me or is it targeting the penthouse?
probably the penthouse.
You're gonna have a safe guess that's targeting the penthouse because who in their right minds would jump out of a building that high in the air?
Nobody said we were in our right minds. I mean, that's already been determined, has it not?
I am. Have I effectively screwed this guy's?
Oh yeah, y'all are plummeting towards the ocean.
All right, so I'll just catch myself with my boot and just let him drop. And
He's going to attempt to grapple you.
awesome, cool.
Yeah, that's going to go well.
21 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll grab me. That'll get me.
All right, 17 DC to hold on to you.
That's a strength check, right? A strength or
Acrobatics,
okay.
I believe.
Yeah.
strength or acrobatics.
Yeah, let me.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Please let it be acrobatics. Because I have a plus 12 acrobatics.
Okay, then it's athletics.
It's not what you're looking for.
It's still a plus 8.
Okay, then it's presence.
And it's proof.
Let me just figure something out here.
What's your lowest one?
What's my lowest one? Technically, well, what out of strength, acrobatics, or athletics?
I think
Yeah.
he just wants to know what your lowest score is. Just roll for vehicles.
But yeah, acrobatics or athletics, whichever you prefer, is fine. Okay. He reaches up, he grabs you, and you're able to kick him up. And
I just picture I put my boot in his face and turn on my boosters.
Okay.
It's
That's-
strength or dodge.
Ah. Okay.
All right, I can hold on. I'll use dodge. That's still higher than my strength. Yes, my defenses. Still a 19.
You're able to kick him off. He goes bouncing across the ocean and sinks in.
Splats.
And it's about that time you see a rocket coming, flying by you, heading towards your house.
Click, 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 click. Back to the
Okay.
penthouse. Back to the penthouse. Back to the penthouse. I'll get back to the penthouse. We have to go now. We have to go now. Missile
Can the
coming.
teleporters change direction?
I can.
When you turn around, is that what you mean?
Yeah,
When you
turn
teleport.
about.
Yeah.
There's an add-on to teleport that
Yeah,
this
specifically
is-
change direction.
Turn about.
Yeah. This is just
That's-
accurate.
Yeah.
So whichever way you're facing when you teleport, that's the way you're facing when you come out of it.
Oh, okay.
It's just accurate. Like you can tell it where you want to go, and it puts you there within
So-
1,800 feet.
Noticing this is coming, I'm going to use mine to have my hand in the pocket for it. Granted, I got to get back into human form. And I'm going to teleport to the missile.
Yeah, if I know that there's a missile coming, I was going to teleport there too.
And I'm facing towards the... you said you teleport you the direction you're facing?
Yeah.
So I'm going to
Oh, God.
I'm going to
then
face
you
the
teleport.
ship, and I'm going to try to teleport past the ship on the other side, low enough to where the missile's going straight towards the boat. And then I'll
Well, the
miss.
boat's about 2,800.
How far? How far
3,000.
can I go on the teleport?
1,800.
Okay, so I can't go that far.
How
Yeah,
much weight can you carry with you?
50 kilograms or something. I think it said.
50 pounds. So you haven't
50 pounds.
increased. You didn't increase the mass.
So
No.
I can't do the missile. Then I'm sure it weighs more than that.
Yeah.
But if you can get inside of it, you can grab, I don't know, the targeting mechanism and teleport that away.
Just take the warhead. just take the warhead with you. It's fine.
I have a terrible idea.
Ah, those are the best ideas.
I got a pistol. I'll just start blast.
What's the idea?
Started blasting. I mean, how strong can a missile really be? How hard is it to tear this thing in half?
I imagine it would be like damage, depending on what type of missile it is. Could be anywhere between like 10 to 15 damage. 10. There you go.
Yeah.
So, Connor's going to TK push the ass end of it down.
And Marcus,
God, this ain't good.
Yeah.
They're counting down. What are we doing?
Marcus,
Well,
I was waiting for everyone else, but Army is teleporting out and grabbing the missile, and then immediately teleporting again, doing a turnabout and velocity change, so that the missile is now going toward the ship at 10 times its original velocity.
Holy shit. How much can he carry with him?
400 pounds.
How big a missile is it?
Is it like a tomahawk or
I was
something?
gonna say if it's like a
Or
Cylon or something like that, I think they're probably about that much. Yeah, it's the kind you use to shoot down balloons.
shoot down balloons.
I'm thinking it's about the size of a cruise missile. So
It'll be about 400 pounds.
So yeah, I jump up in the air, go to TK push, and the missile disappears. Like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna let Marcus decide if it's the right way. Otherwise, I have another thing that I can do.
You know, it was only going Mach 2, now it's going Mach
10?
20.
Well,
Yeah.
It's just
that's what
gone.
I'm looking at is it is flying at a high rate of speed, and the missile, the mass.
I don't know what the mass of a missile is, so
I imagine the speed would be like 7 or an 8. Something like that.
Let's see. Okay, that's an intercontinental ballistic missile at 15,000 miles per hour. These. Yeah,
I
this
looked
one.
up cruise missile on Wikipedia.
Okay.
Fly at about 500 miles an hour, weigh about 3,300 pounds.
okay. So it's way too much.
It's speed 8. That would be speed 8.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And what is okay, I've never tried extra effort.
So with extra effort, you can get additional action. You can get a bonus to your existing action. You can increase a power by +1 ranks. You can do a power stunt, which is what I did to gain a temporary alternate effect.
Yeah, one rank up is not going to get me to the
But you could do a power stunt and rework the points a little bit. Maybe you don't teleport it as far, but you can still turn it around.
That's true. So I will spend a hero point, and I will adjust my teleport so I can do the weight, but just not as far.
I mean, technically, all you would need is teleport 1 and just max the weight out on it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
teleport 160 feet, you just teleport it backwards 60 feet and go on.
Yeah. And I can still have my turnabout and stuff on it.
Right.
So let me just see. Let me quickly look at it.
How many points do you have into it?
Teleport has 22 points into it.
You have 22. What's the teleporting rank?
It's teleport rank 8.
8.
And so if I drop that,
You have change velocity, change direction, and turnabout, right?
yeah,
So
and increase mass. But if I did this and just dropped it to 4 points, that's 500 feet that I could teleport, and it would give me
how much
8 more
does it,
mass.
how much does it weigh?
30.
Okay.
30
Basically, if I just dropped it to rank 4, I could carry up to 100 tons. So I'm going to spend the point, my hero point, to do a power stunt, so I can turn this missile around.
It's just a power stunt. It's
Okay.
It's extra effort. hero
Oh,
points.
so I'll be fatigued afterwards.
Yeah, you'll be fatigued afterwards. You do it
Okay.
again. You can do it again, and you get exhaustion.
Gotcha.
Do it again, and you pass out.
Now you can
Okay.
spend the hero point to recover from the fatigue,
Right.
but you don't have to.
Gotcha. Okay, I don't mind being fatigued after this, so I am
Now,
doing the extra effort to turn the muscle around.
We're just
And it
bombing
still has
some
the
ship,
speed and everything else.
hoping that's the right ship.
Well,
So I'm assuming it came from there.
Is it a cruise liner? Does all these people like, hey, they can pick
Yeah, well, is it a cruise liner? Or you said it's a freighter.
yeah, it's a looks like those freight ships that has a bunch of the one of those big ass metal things.
It's
going back to
okay.
the
It's
truck.
just a Disney Cruise Line. It'll be fine.
Now, teleporting to an exact spot of something traveling at 500 miles an hour.
Okay, I have okay, first of all, I have
Then being
I don't know
able
how
to
far.
grab it at going at that speed.
Okay.
I'm just
Um,
trying to think of the.
maybe either maybe an acrobatics or a athletics check with a negative to it.
Okay.
oh, that's gotta suck. I already have negatives to those. Um,
But you do have a hero
The-
point that you can use to re-roll the roll.
yes,
Yeah.
it is true.
Wouldn't it add a plus 10? Is that
Mhm.
what that does? So there you go.
Mhm.
Well, if you
Okay.
roll below a 10,
It
if you
adds,
roll 10 or below, it adds 10. Anything 11 or above, it doesn't.
Gotcha.
Um,
I'm just saying how
um,
I'll allow you to be able to teleport and transfer. I'm just going to see how well that goes.
yeah. I have spatial awareness. That's one of the things I usually keep up because it's since I don't see, I at least have radar that
Yeah.
tells me where I am, and so I will attempt this. Do you want me to roll first my grapple check, or do you want me to roll the acrobatics check first?
We'll do acrobatics to make sure you're kind of in the general area.
Okay.
Grab it.
Okay.
Jay will count. I'll even.
Well,
let
acrobatics
you-
I am not horrible at, so.
Well, you're also having to calculate its speed and where you're at, so I'll give you an advantage on that.
Okay. Well, I'll spend the hero point.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I could use technology to calculate all that, but I will spend the hero point, and this will add a plus 10 to my next roll, or does it add a plus 10 to this roll?
Your
It
next
only adds a
roll.
plus 10 if you roll and your die roll is 10 or lower.
Gotcha. Okay. My
So your die
acrobatics
roll
is
is minimum of
0.
11.
Okay. So that is a 15 to try to accurately hit this thing.
Okay. You're on. I'll say you're on it. Let's try to do a grapple to see if you can hold on to it.
Okay. My grapple is based on my tail. And so, hold on. Oh, dang. Oh, there it is. Okay, why is it not? There it goes.
Okay.
31 to grapple.
Sweet Jesus.
Well, his grapple is based around his tail, and this is all he can do. He, unlike Stalwart, I can't damage people with my grapple. It just allows me to hold on to things.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Pretty effectively.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will give you a 10% chance that when you convert it, it will actually go straight at the ship and hit the ship. So roll me a
That
D100.
is fine.
From 0 to 10, it hits the ship. Depending on how
Okay.
far off that is, it may hit something else.
Okay. Hey, this is trying not to have a missile hit, South Beach, Miami.
So,
When you rework,
I was gonna say, I'm trying to recall, but what is fortunate failure? Circumstances seem to conspire to keep you safe from the effects of attackers' powers or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. We have Kyle.
But I also have that because I got it off of him.
Oh, that's true.
Would fortunate failure be able to direct that? Like Kyle seems to be able to direct things with fortunate failure. Fortunately, what wouldn't hit the ship gets the targeting computer is now so jarred from the sudden
Armadillo.
change in shock of what's going on that it is now going straight towards the ship with that ability.
Alright, I'll let you roll a D100 as
Marcus
well.
is like, God damn it, I'm trying to save this
Okay.
ship.
I mean, here's the thing: you can use a villain point to just say it doesn't, or whatever that is.
or you can just simply say sorry and give all of us a hero point, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah, plain and simple. That's the thing. You have that ability to just say no, and then we get hero points.
Right.
Well,
Which is fine, too.
Which, yeah.
Fortunate failure indicates that, yeah, the chip gets messed up, but he can't really reprogram to go directly towards that ship. So I was going to give you a percentage chance of it going there or just going off into the ocean.
Okay. So it doesn't hit the city, at least. Hey, doing heroic
Yeah.
things.
Yep.
What's the percentage? You're looking at?
1 to 10.
Nope.
Alright.
But I will take that away.
Yeah, it's going off into the ocean anyway.
The ocean.
Mm.
It goes off into the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah. Instead of, hitting a dolphin, it's a great white. That just happened to
But what
come
about
in.
the Disney one? Don't you hit the Disney Cruise Line? It'd be fine. I hear they've got some sort of superhero thing going on now. You'd be alright.
Actually, it hits a smuggling ship that has about 500 pounds of cocaine in the cargo.
Oh,
How about that?
Perfect.
Cocaine
Now we're
shark.
good. Exactly, I was going to say.
Cocaine shark.
Yeah, it's the sequel to Cocaine Bear.
Oh, God.
I mean, they only made 6 Sharknadoes, so what could they do with Cocaine Bear and Cocaine Shark?
Was it like
You mean they made 6 blockbusters? That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Because them movies are magical. I'm
just waiting for your your thing to do the marathon of the friggin' shark.
We actually, there is a Winnie the Pooh horror movie coming out called.
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah, Blood and Honey.
Yes, I've
Blood and Honey.
And no matter what has been selected, whatever, when it comes out, that's the movie we're watching.
Yeah.
You should do Sharknado during Shark Week, though.
Well,
Yes, that would be awesome. What is Shark Week?
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Who watches TV
I love it.
anymore?
I love, yeah. I love those movies. I love them. Especially the first one, because it's so serious.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're like serious about that shit. Like, there's sharks in this tornado. Like, hold the fuck on.
Didn't Al Roker get eaten like every movie? Oh, I love the last one. They go when they're in space. It's weird.
Yeah.
July 11 to July 18. That's
Oh.
Shark Week.
I love it.
Shark tornado in space?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
last
yes.
one. The last one, I believe. Yeah, they're in space for the last one.
Yes.
Well,
Shark-
why not?
Sharknado in space.
I mean, Jason went to space.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, they never expanded on that either. I was really kind of saddened that they did not do like. Well, never mind. You know what? It's beside the point. It's not part of this show.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, after seeing the missile kind of not going in the direction we were hoping, it just kind of reaches in his pocket, pulls out a D100, rolls it on a table. Nah.
Yeah.
That's how you.
That's the attempt of the power. That was the attempt of that power. He just pulled out a D100, rolled it.
That's awesome.
Hey.
I love that.
Kyle has dice eyes, so
Yeah.
sure, why not?
Yep. Okay, so As the missile not hit your apartment, the guy on the TV disappears. And
Was that in, okay, do I recognize the picture?
It was the general.
It was the
it was
general?
General.
Nash Whitmore?
You weren't in
Yes.
the building when that.
No, you weren't.
Oh.
But you're still there when
No, I
they-
I teleported back. I was like,
Alright.
missile, coming, missile.
Not to make another one of those.
Now,
Yeah. So, y'all in Florida.
What the fuck?
well, I
Where
need
are-
to figure.
Dead guys fucking everywhere. What is going on?
That one seemed to have acidic blood. Is that all normal? Or, I'll figure it out.
Well,
Sample.
you know, seems like we
No,
had a
wait,
nice little
what
welcoming
the fuck
committee.
are we doing here?
Casualties happen in war.
What? This is not a war. This is fucking Miami. We came to look for a guy that was partying too hard, and we do superhero shit. Heads don't come off.
Well, apparently they do now.
Just kind of nudge the headless body.
Stop it. They're not supposed. You know what I mean.
No.
Sample.
What do you mean?
I'm more concerned that somebody knew we were coming here.
Yeah, that's
It makes me think that there is a spy somewhere.
You have a mole?
No, we have an
Please,
armadillo.
no moles. They're really not fun to talk to.
well, we have it
They're
already.
kind of boring.
They're jerks.
Yeah,
Unlike anteaters, they love to party.
they do. But no, I need to find out how they found out, or if anyone found out that we were buying this place. Well, that my company was
I
buying
was
this
gonna
place.
say, since how we only left 3 hours ago.
Yeah. So somehow somebody knows.
We have staff at the ranch, right?
Yes, but they should not be. Well, we'll have to check their loyalty.
I can do that.
Okay.
We have ways of making you talk.
Yes.
Do we have punishment cells, or is it just normal cells?
Just normal cells. I don't know what a punishment cell is.
Right by
So-
the dead bodies.
Oh, I'll take care of them. Don't worry.
For a hot minute, you see Baxter fiddling with the dice,
Okay.
and then he rolls it again.
David's phone goes off. He
I
looks
think
at
that's
it. He steps away from everybody and kind of is vigorously typing. After a few minutes, he comes back.
How's that game going?
It's great. It's great.
Bobby goes to the balcony.
Should we go check out the boat? I mean,
I'm going to search these dead bodies.
Yeah.
all right.
Is there anything else on them? Other than
Just clubs, batons, few knives.
rifle through their pockets? Do I find a 20?
Roll me a d6.
A D6?
Pocket rifling.
You're able to come across $60 between all of them.
Oh, I was hoping I'd find some kind of intelligence.
You find that a lot of them are in singles.
And single.
It's Miami.
Do I find... Okay, what's the word?
The bird.
Like, no. Does any of them have a cell phone on them?
The money have cell phone number or people? Cell phone.
The dead bodies, do they have cell phones on them?
No, they have
Just
radio.
a commune. Just a commune.
common. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I would like to do a quick search of the apartment, since obviously it was bugged. I'd like to do a quick search to see if there's anything else in here. Any bugs or anything that I could find.
Okay. As you're going through, give me an investigation. Is it?
Let's just go with a 24. I have skill mastery and investigation. Let's just do a 24.
Okay.
The dice are just not with me.
As you're going through, you don't see any bugs or anything really out of place, other than the destroyed kitchen table. It seems like this was a hastily planned.
Hastily executed or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I can roll. I think I have to choose to take the roll before I roll.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, you see there's a beer on the kitchen table that's maybe halfway through, still a little cold. But in your investigation, you realize they may have been an hour before y'all got here.
Army,
Yes.
when did you close on this deal?
About 3 hours ago.
Okay, so they've been here like roundabouts an hour, it seems. So whoever closing on this and all that, they had time to get here for an hour ahead of us.
And when you see Army, he is holding, he's kind of holding one of the heads and turning it into ingots of metal.
Gotcha. Alright.
Alrighty
I said I won't get rid of the body.
Just didn't say how.
Exactly.
What are you turning those into?
Well, I have to repair the walls that Connor, shot through.
Yeah.
Oh, the table in the other room might need some looking at too.
Well, I would have to turn the whole thing into metal, and it might just be easier if we just got a new table.
Well, I'm just letting you know.
If you want it wood.
These are
What
some
metal?
nice
I don't know.
walls. This is a nice table. What's it made out of, people?
People.
My enemies.
Yeah.
So
It's like
I'm
it comes
assuming-
in, the table's screaming at them.
We'll
Lord,
have
that-
screen.
That's horrific. Okay. Just imagine having a lovely dinner party and the table screaming.
Nobody gets speak with spirits.
I see dead people.
I'm assuming this is a balcony here.
Yes.
So, is the boat still out there?
You can see it starting to fade in the distance, as if it's driving away
All right.
or shipping out.
I just how far? I'm assuming it's farther than 3,200 feet now. It's
Yes.
whatever how far it was. So
Yeah, it's probably going. See how fast boats go. What, 20 knots?
Oh, but those freighters, they don't really steam very quick.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're probably just past a mile out.
gotcha. So I'm gonna be like, are we going after this thing, or can we tell that's where is the smoke cloud from the missile? Does it look like that's where it came from? Are we sure that's
Yes.
where it came from? Okay.
Yeah, large cargo ships are 12 to 15 knots.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look back at the group. Are we going after this or not?
I was.
Well, how's everybody doing?
Like,
Anybody
That's what
hurt?
the doc said.
I'm good. Do we need to?
Well, I was going to repair everything, but y'all want to go after that ship?
Do we have a boat? Well, I guess we. Well, no. We got a plane, but that's not really gonna work, is it?
Yeah,
No.
that's all the way across town,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. I'm down to do whatever, y'all.
I mean, I'd like to go after the boat. I just don't see how we'd be able to at this particular juncture. we have no way of catching up to it. We have these teleporters only go so far, and mine's not working now.
And I've only got fly 1, so it's gonna take me a long. I could get there.
And it's a great motorcycle, but it's not my motorcycle, so.
Well, I mean, you could use the nanodust to create a vehicle, but again, the technology is still new.
Wait. I forgot about the nanodust. And it makes any kind of vehicle.
Yeah.
Did any of y'all grab any of them before?
We all had one. We all had one when he handed them out.
Okay.
Yeah, except for Army. Army just doesn't carry things. So I mean, you can pull down the app, and if you want a helicopter, you can create a military-style helicopter. The blueprints are there.
Yeah, but we have no place to even do that because there's no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
There's a parking lot pretty close, I'm sure.
He's fiddling with stuff in his notes and flamethrower.
Yeah, we could probably hit the
Chris.
parking lot or park garage nearby.
Okay.
Now, if y'all want to go do this, I will join you. I can always repair the penthouse when we come back.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go. And I will dive out the window again.
Okay.
And when I get closer to the ground, I will mist out and land and start popping up the helicopter in the parking lot and open a space to do so.
If y'all want some more teleporters, it's not going to take too long. I can replace the teleporters you have in a few minutes.
Yeah, I can also just go in and teleport y'all down for right now, and that gives the doc time to make a couple more of these.
Or you can take the elevator down.
No, we're teleporting.
Well, I mean, we don't know who's downstairs now.
Yeah.
Sure.
Ain't no telling if we got a Wiccan committee down there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, let's go down to the ground floor where the folks were that told us to come on up.
Yeah.
As you go down there, you notice the lady behind the counter and the doorman are gone.
yeah, I have a feeling. There are probably some dead bodies somewhere in here.
Well, we can sort that all out when we get back. So you said it's military-style helicopter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, like I
Yeah,
said,
the nanodust. Let me see.
Bum, bum, bum. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, who's flying this thing, by the way?
I will be. I guess. I mean, I have.
I've got technically it would just be a roll.
Yeah,
for
vehicles
me.
is vehicles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
I've got a 9.
I got a 5.
Yeah. This is a 45-point vehicle.
Jesus.
Or 45 EP. It's summoning a minion, is basically what it is.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, you see he has some garbage and like a little canister that he found inside the building, all
You could do
jury-rigged up.
a helicopter is only 16 points. 16 EP, technically. So you could add like all kinds of funky stuff to it if you wanted to. You could add powers, missiles.
Hell,
Yeah,
you
but
can
it's
get,
just
like,
a
destroyer
temporary
for
thing, though, isn't it?
45 coins, can't you?
I mean, if we're going to be chasing after
Yeah.
this boat and we have a destroyer.
Yeah, but remember, it's a minion. So one shot and it disrupts the nanodust.
True.
Do we really want to be in a helicopter made out of dust?
We can get it into a boat. We can get it into a speedboat.
We could do a jet.
We're close to the water. So
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find. See if there's actually any space to make a helicopter.
Yeah, you could do a speedboat's 9 points,
Exactly how close are we to the water?
and it's got swim 6.
From The map here, it looks like you're basically a half a block across the street type deal.
Well, we could do a battle cruiser.
Yeah, because you're sitting on the east coast of South Beach.
Yeah, I don't think we need that. But,
Yeah.
What do you mean need? What's need?
We could do an aircraft carrier.
Those are useless.
Aircraft carrier is
What,
51 points. Technically, we couldn't do that one.
one of us
Or
does an
60.
aircraft carrier, and the rest of us just pop our things out as aircraft.
But
I
you
mean,
can
if
do
we
it.
can make destroyers, we'll just make all the destroyers and sink it with torpedoes, right?
Wow.
Send it to the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, we could do a speedboat, and you could just jack the speed because you got 45 points to play with. You could
right,
make a,
I mean,
make a speedboat and
thinking-
jack the speed to 10.
basically we're creating a hydrofoil.
Yeah.
So
We could
I
do a
just
submarine.
realized what I have made, and I do not regret it. 900-foot long flamethrower.
Hey,
A submarine is 30 points, and the submarine is.
But
Actually,
submarines
it's torpedo.
require crews.
So if we're just a few blocks, so far from the water, I'll run up to the water and I'm just going to see if this works. I'm going to try to make it look like the old Cobra hydrofoil.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah. What the hell? I'm just testing this out. So yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'll make. And it's sitting here running ready for these guys to get to it.
I'm fine with that.
Well, that's awesome.
Okay.
You talking about this thing here? Hold on.
You guys are about to post an image.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be it.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I used to have that.
Me too.
I did too. And I knew a guy
It
that
did
had
not
I knew a
work.
guy that had that and all his G.I. Joes, and he put them all together on that thing, doused it with gasoline, lit it on fire, and pushed it out in the water. I was
no.
like, why
a
did
Viking
you?
funeral.
I said, why did you do that? So yeah, I mean, even when you guys get to the water, you see this. He's even got the Cobra symbol on the side of it. I'm just, why not?
Okay.
As long as we get-
And
it's
Actually,
like-
no, it's got an
we're
armadillo.
really leaning into this, aren't we?
Where
yeah,
the
there
co-
needs to be an armadillo
where the
somewhere on
Cobra symbol is, it's an armadillo running or whatever.
it. Now, this is where the tourists' eyes go, what?
Not the dead body that
Not
hit
the
the ground
not
outside
the two guys flying just popping up in the air somewhere.
or the cruise missile.
Yeah, or the cruise missile.
It's
Well,
my-
as you're walking away from the apartment, you do hear BD start showing up and all the emergency crews trying to figure out what was that explosion out in the ocean. Why is there a body on the stand that looks like he fell from the sky? And
This is truly a mystery.
Yep. Into the random ship that just showed up.
yes. Now, as
How many points is it? 45?
45. I mean, it's a lot. It's very self-limiting because it's a minion. If we get shot, it goes away.
You just got to jack up the toughness so you never take a hit.
Yeah.
oh,
once you'll speed out,
So I just built it.
Okay.
So 45 point. I did it as a speedboat. It's got strength 7, 11 toughness, 0 defense because it had a -2. I gave it autopilot 5, communications 2, computer, remote control. It's got swimming 8, so it goes 120 miles an hour, or 1,800 feet around. And I gave it micro missiles, damage 6, burst area. So yeah, DC's 21 with the missiles. Yeah.
Okay.
But I will also say this: the edges of it are always neon blue, kind of like it came from the Tron universe.
Yeah.
All right. What kind of sensoring does it have? Did you say it had sensors?
It has. Hold on, what did I build here? I gave it autopilot, so nobody has to actually pilot it. The vehicle is capable of self-piloting with its own vehicle skill of 4 skill ranks per rank, and this feature, so it's got 5, so 4, 8, 12, 16 with a plus 20 autopilot. It's got communications 2, the vehicle's communication systems. So it's got, broad spectrum style communication systems. It has a computer. There's onboard computer capable of accessing information and controlling the routine operations of the vehicle, and it has remote control. So we can remotely pilot it if you want to. That's what it's got.
Okay. Okay.
You said it was a Cobra vehicle, so I didn't give it anything like super cool, just missiles and whatnot.
Yeah, with the miss.
Cobra.
Yeah. For Marcus, the basic powers don't have like sensory stuff. It's kind of built into some of the other things.
Okay.
So we have no specialized sensory equipment.
Right.
Okay. So, like, when it turns on its cloaking device, you're going to have to rely on your own senses, correct?
Right.
Okay. But as you head out, you do notice it's kind of heading in a northeast direction.
That would take it toward High Brazil.
Does it turn
and right through the Bermuda Triangle.
It does seem to have some kind of. You see it, but looks like it starts to fade. Not all of a sudden quickly disappear, but just seems like it fades out of existence.
I'm going to turn on my infravision. Does that help? Can I see it? Like, is it giving off a heat signature, is what I'm saying.
I gotta pull up, see what
Is it heating up the water around it?
Well, it has a secret, was it 5 on that?
Was it coal powered? Was it nuclear powered? The heat from the exhaust.
It's alien powered.
Think about
the,
that.
the answer's no. Stop asking.
Stop it. I mean, it's okay if it's not. I'm just, you can easily just say no.
Okay, for right now, no, I will give you further information as soon as I pull up. See, it's like, just like your base, it's hard to detect. I'm seeing level 5 prevents things what gets detected.
Secret at level 5 is +5. You'll have a plus, if it's at 5, you have a plus 30.
Okay.
Or excuse me, the DC is plus 30 to try to find it.
Okay.
I have tracking. I can use my perception to track. Can I find the weight of the water where it's traveling?
You can certainly try.
Awesome. I'm actually fairly good at that too. But to get a 30, I think I specifically have to get. This has to be a 20. Well, I mean, it is a 20, but it's a dirty 20 though.
Yeah.
I mean, are we looking for things in the air or? what is it you're looking for? Exactly.
I was looking for the boat. They said it's faded.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was looking for the wake of the water, the wake in the water.
Gotcha. I mean, I could try that as well, or if you're fine with just calling that, it's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, my senses are not that far ranged for me to pick up stuff. Because it's still probably half a mile or so ahead of us. When it
I have
started
ultra
fading.
hearing, so I can hear other frequencies of sound, but it's not any farther.
Do we know what its heading was whenever it went dark, invisible?
Northwest. So north is what, 0 degrees? It was heading
Going northwest from Florida, it's going right up the East Coast.
Was it northwest or
northeast.
northeast? You said.
Northeast. Sorry, northeast. Basically, it's heading towards England, up around that area.
So here, I'm gonna try something. I'll pull out my phone and I'll plug in my little remote sensor, and I'll zoom in on the map that I have on it to where it's about a 5-mile radius of where we're currently at. And I am going to use my remote sensor to sense rare markers. To see, since we have rare markers for superpowers, I'm going to see if there's any superpowered individuals on the ship.
Oh.
Yeah, you forgot you had that.
The range is ludicrous. That's why I zoomed into within a 5-mile radius, and I'll slowly zoom out. Are they within 4,000 miles in any direction of us?
Jesus.
If there are rare markers on that ship.
Okay.
So the planet.
4,000 miles.
But I'm zoomed in currently to within a 5-mile radius of us, so I could just see if the ship's in the water in front of us. If it's sped up somehow.
Okay, well, you do get a ping up ahead of you, get pings all, a few pings here and there, all up the coastline. You get some pings down the water.
Like in
And
the
then
water?
there's...
The Atlanteans.
Super fish.
Oh no! Oh no! But yeah, I'm gonna be sharing all this with everybody.
Don't worry, people. It's super mackerel.
A couple mermaids.
Aquaman's cool. The original one.
He can talk to fish.
You know the
That's his
original one.
superpower.
I like the one in the movie.
Yeah, I'm just messing. Okay, so you're gonna use that to track.
Well, no, do you have accurate? Is it built with accuracy?
It's remote sensor. I believe it is, but I'd have to
Okay.
check.
Yeah, because the big thing is,
They're going to say it's that way.
yeah,
Okay.
to get the exact location, you have to have accurate.
Right.
And then there is
Yes, I
a
believe so.
tracking, which allows you to follow something with a particular scent.
It's accurate. I don't think
Okay.
it's tracking. It's got accurate range.
Mm-hmm. So
So you'd be able to pinpoint.
you'd be able to pinpoint the people.
So if there's people on the ship,
Now, I'm just going to say this. If we think that that thing's going up toward England, the nanodust is not going to hold up enough to get up there.
do we need another ship?
I mean, I would suggest getting something physical,
You're
not just
suggesting
virtual.
going back and getting the plane and flying it.
Well, yeah, if you want to trail this thing.
Are we going to be able to catch up to it? I mean, it didn't look like it was going that fast.
Hey, wait a
compared
minute.
to how
Vanessa,
fast
did
we're
Vanessa
going.
join us? Because I know she wasn't in the combat order.
Vanessa wasn't with us.
No.
Who flew us out here?
Yeah, she flew you out here, but she went to the store to get some stuff, and she's showing up at the apartment and saying,
No, if that's the case, not thinking about it. If she flew us out there and went off to do something else, I would have communicated. I would have called her, let her know the
Okay.
situation, tell her to go get the
What happened here?
plane.
I went to the 7-Eleven to get
Gone
Doritos.
for 2 minutes.
Now there's dead bodies, headless people.
Tell her to go get the plane and meet us at these coordinates.
Do we need a sky crane? I could try
"Do
and
you
jury rig
realize
something like that up.
you flew the jetliner, right?"
I thought we were flying the actual.
I think it was.
I don't remember what we were flying.
It was.
We were
We're taking
flying-
that or that, and it never was specified.
We were.
I thought you were taking the jetliner because you didn't have a helipad because there's a pool on top.
Right.
Yeah.
So we had to. Yeah. We took the big. We took the Big Daddy. Is what we took.
Oh, well, then never mind. If we took the Big Daddy, then there's no sense getting it because there's no place to land it anyway.
Wasn't there a submarine somewhere on the East Coast that we already had kind of lined up that we were going to use to get out there?
Yes, one that is connected to the Mississippi River that can come down and around.
Yeah, it'll take too long.
Take too long.
Okay. What I'm going to suggest, that boat, it's going to take it a couple days to get where it's going.
And there's no way to catch up with it
And-
right now, right?
Right. And we have a good idea of where it is going. We need to check a forest out in England. And we know that High Brazil comes up a lot, and it's somewhere up in that area. I think we could make a case that they're going to High Brazil, because that's where their secret base is. And so, what I suggest is let's deal with the mess here. We can still look for the general's son, and this will give Vanessa a chance to get the plane over to the East Coast, and then we can take it over to Brazil.
Right.
Not Brazil.
Well,
To England or Ireland.
I don't think we're going to be able to find the son, but maybe we can find somebody who's connected with him.
Right.
All right, sounds like a
Okay.
better plan. Plus, you know, it is a campaign, and we don't want to run straight to the general and finish it off right now.
Yeah.
I'll reconfigure this so I could make it a little bit more trackable.
So you
So I
turn
will
the boat back.
turn the boat back around.
Okay.
I mean, we can't see the ship, like we can't put a tracker on it, so might as well turn the boat back
Well,
around.
according to this little thing, you know that okay, it's there so many 100 yards ahead.
How many
I
hundred
mean,
yards?
I have many tracers, but
Yeah, we just need to get it on something.
Yeah.
But this way, you know, we can clean up here.
How many
See
hundred
if we can
yards?
find anything.
Yeah, how far away is it?
Well, it's just over a mile out when you got your boat. How fast does the boat go?
We had it speed
Speed 8.
souped up, didn't we?
speed 8, which is
Ungodly high.
1,800 feet around, or 120 miles an hour.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, you're
That's
able
one of
to.
So it's one of them things. Hold on, guys.
Yeah.
Boats. Most of the boats are at speed 5.
But the one that I built, the one we built with the nanites was,
Speed
I
8.
was able, yeah, I managed to like increase it some.
Okay.
Yes, see, basically, your app has little sliders for what you want.
Okay. So I will say, since it is a nano thing, and you're able to catch up, but you do notice as you're bouncing across the water, the boat's starting to take in some water as it's speeding across the surface.
No, it's a hydrofoil. When it goes faster, it comes up on these little skis, and
Yeah, but they're getting degraded.
Yes. So if you want to try to do hero point and hit the boat with a tracker,
Who's got a hero point left? I don't.
I got a teleporter.
looks like Baxter has one.
I got a hero
Connor has-
point, but I'm not much with aim.
What is aiming?
I'll use my hero point.
I'll hand you the tracker then. Little mini tracer.
And I will look at Baxter. And where am I aiming?
Would you want a technology roll to figure out where he would need to aim according to my tracker app?
Yes.
All right,
Yes,
30.
Okay.
All right, 30.
I'm skilled in technology. 30.
All right.
I don't trust these dice.
Okay. Go ahead and give me let's see what
Now I imagine it's a giant it's a giant freighter. I
Right.
imagine it has what, a -4 or 2 or at least a 3 to its defense. I'm assuming. So,
yeah, it's
but it is invisible.
yeah.
So
I'm giving them basically a 10 DC to hit this thing.
All right, and I guess I'll roll my blaster pistols for this.
well, you would roll and add your dex.
And my dex.
Do you have any ranged combat as an advantage?
Yeah. Wait. Let me think. Yes. Range attack plus is a 5.
All right, then you would add that in your dex to it.
Where is my dex? There it is. So I had range attack 5, dexterity 5.
10.
So just roll 20 and add 10.
Yeah, you can't miss unless you just roll a 1.
There we go. 25.
Okay. As you're bouncing up and down, you fire.
It's not the
You
first time
hear
I've
a-
fired from a boat.
You hear a slight think, and
I'll pull my GPS receiver because I did buy that as an equipment also. Tink, tink, tink.
okay. You do see that it is on the ship, or on the side of the ship, and you being around boats and stuff, you think it might be near the what's the back of the boat called?
Aft.
Aft.
Mhm.
The aft anchor. Up around that area is where you hit.
It's on it. It's all that really matters.
That's all that matters. And it's coming up on the GPS, right?
Yes.
So
Awesome.
turn the hydrofoil around, head back to shore.
I will give the GPS to Connor.
I mean,
Someone give me a D100 roll.
I got it.
What?
96.
Okay. So you're able to make it back to shore before it completely disintegrates.
Yeah, we get to the. I drive it right up on the beach, and as it disintegrates, we just walk off.
Yeah. All the onlookers are looking at you like, what the fuck is going on? And Vanessa calls y'all up on the radio saying, I got the plane ready, but what the hell is going on? Thought we were looking for some guy out here.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Knowing we came out in the big plane, I wouldn't have told her to get it ready.
Oh, okay.
That's what the discussion
Yeah.
was. I thought it was a smaller one, which would have made more
Yeah.
sense. But if
That's why I was saying this gives us time to get the other plane brought to the East Coast so we can use it to get to England.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we were looking at England, Pakistan. a
how
couple
big
of
is this?
places over there.
How big is this plane we've got right now?
Huge.
I'm just saying, is it big enough to like put one of those flying ships in?
What ships?
It's a
Oh,
Dreamliner 787.
Yeah, no, it's not big enough to add the what is it called?
It's not a cargo
plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was checking.
So it's not big enough, I think, to get the airship in, because the airship is.
There we go.
Maybe not in, but could you piggyback it?
So I'm saying, I know
Yes,
I
we
know
could
a,
piggyback it.
I know a C5. You can put a one of those big gunship helicopters inside it.
Mm-hmm.
But this
Yeah,
is
this looks a little bit too big, but we could piggyback it.
Mm.
yeah, but do we have the setup for that right now?
Give Army and Baxter some time.
Okay. And we already know
How much
Baxter.
time are we looking at?
Yeah, we already
This
know
is a
Baxter.
creation?
Baxter doesn't need much time.
Yeah, I mean, and with Army being able to just transmute things, it's not going to take that long.
So maybe we should make sure that's the case everywhere we go in this thing. So we at least have a smaller aircraft we can use for issues like this.
Mm-hmm. When we get back to the penthouse, are there still cops up there?
There's cops in the lobby. You see some EMS wheeling out a couple of bodies from the back office.
Dead?
Yeah. And they're like, this is active crime scene. I'm going to need y'all to step back outside.
Yeah, I'll flash the.
We're residents.
Yeah, I'll actually flash the DISA badge. Yeah, we understand it's a crime scene.
Army's not saying anything.
Yeah, to explain the armadillo saying we're residents.
What?
I live here,
Army
damn
just
it.
starts talking to him. It's Tuesday.
Did you?
What is badge is that?
Well, if you don't know, then it's definitely above your pay grade. Who's in charge?
My sergeant over there.
I'll walk away from you towards the sergeant.
Yeah, can I help you?
You're in charge of this scene.
Yeah, I'm detective on scene.
I flash the badge to him.
What?
David's phone actually starts ringing. He looks at it and steps off to the side and answers it.
Okay, this isn't a costume party. Why you show me that?
You by any chance happen to see the fellas all dressed all funny falling out of the sky?
We heard some reports of that, but we figured South Beach, Miami. People are drunk or on drugs. So
No,
they're
they are
making-
responsible for the two bodies you just pulled out of here.
So there were bodies falling out of the sky that vanished midway through the air.
They're responsible for the two dead bodies you have here, and they tried to add 6 more. Well, yeah, 6 more to it. Did not succeed.
Jimmy, what I tell you about sending wackos over to me? Look,
You know what? Do what you got to do. We got the penthouse. We're heading upstairs. I'll just walk on past him.
Fine. If you see any other residents up there, tell them to stay inside till we're done.
I don't even think there's anybody else in the building.
And as I said down there, I'm just going to get Bobby and Kyle away from the police and just teleport them up.
Yeah, make sure there's
Yeah, I
no.
was gonna
Make sure
say, I'm
they
gonna
don't get
find
caught
a
on news
bathroom
cameras. Kyle gets a phone call from his mom. Thought I saw you on the news in Miami.
For
Field
some
trip.
reason, it would have been blurred out.
For some reason, yeah, for some reason.
That'd be like a car drove by, just covered his face or something.
The car, person walking this way. I'm just so lucky that my face didn't show up on TV.
So yes, I will just walk past the sergeant once he gets to that degree and just head to the elevator and head up. As I'm going up, I will get on the cell phone and call Vanessa and let her know she may want to let somebody know at DISA if they've got a unit or group nearby that can handle the investigation?
Okay, I will.
Well, at least
Send,
do what they got to
what
do
happened?
what do them do that sweep under the rug bullshit they do whenever bad guys attack.
Okay, were there any casualties?
On their side, yes.
Okay.
And dead civilians.
Do we have? Oh yeah, there was 2 dead civilians. Apparently, people who were running the desk we did not see. They were dead before we got here.
So there's more dead bodies other than those 2?
Oh yeah.
Is that correct? I'll give them a call.
long.
I mean, there might be a couple out in the ocean too. Anyway, he hangs up as soon as he passes that information on to her and looks over at David and.
David never went up with you. He stepped off to the side.
That's right.
You went up without him.
Okay, I turn and look and see that, well, David didn't get in the elevator with me. What the hell? I'll call David. No, I won't call David because I know he had a phone call. I'll give him the space.
So are there still dead bodies up here?
Well,
I've teleported you to a place where there are no dead bodies so that you don't have to see them.
and Army starts turning them into building materials.
Yeah.
No, I was going to grab one of the heads and chase Bobby around.
It's gone insane.
Trigger
Until he
did
hits
come with Connor. Trigger was with you though.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll make a comment like, I wish I could talk to
You
animals.
know, Kyle, Bobby, probably best while I clean up, just stay back over here.
Can we go swim?
Look at the flowers,
Yes.
pretty flowers.
Look
Come on,
at the
Bobby,
flowers.
let's do it.
Look at the
We
flowers.
get the blood off of
Just
us
look at the
in
The
flowers.
cops around here suck because I am covered in blood.
Me too.
Oh, no.
I mean, when you have someone's head cut off and they're spurting blood.
I mean, it is Florida.
The guy did say, you know, he just figured it was another day in Miami when I said something about bodies falling out of the sky. So yeah, it says something about this city.
Can I just go punch fight an alligator or something?
Well, I could probably help you find one if you really want to.
It's just in. Florida man robs a Wendy's by throwing a alligator through the window.
Yeah. And, you know, I mean, when Connor gets up here, maybe he can go take y'all shopping for. I mean, I know you wanted a PlayStation or something. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but and why you would want something that's less sophisticated than computers that I made. But
I can go get all the games on the computer. Sometimes
Yeah,
the PlayStation only has PlayStation games.
I
You know, so
see
you
that
have to-
Army actually can program the system to pick up any game out there. It's like, oh yeah, that was at the EA thing. It's in there now. So
yeah, I hacked into Sony and go, oh, here's a game.
Well,
What's here's a game in development?
Once Kyle figures that out, he's like, "Yeah, we'll just use the computer. No PlayStation."
You could.
By the way, Arnie, there's these websites I like to go and visit too. Can we get access to them also without having to pay?
Well, it depends on what they are.
they might have viruses though, so you got to be careful for that.
They show
Oh,
they
there's
show things mating.
And you have to pay for that? Why would you want to watch it?
Oh, trust me, it's awesome. There are some very beautiful. Mom, leave me alone. I mean, where the hell did that come from? Arnie, come on, man. It's just, I mean, Dillo, aren't.
Yeah, you should definitely put like child safety locks on all of, or whatever.
Come on, B.
Parental control.
Okay. Okay, well, here, look, let me just say this. I'll put parental controls on everything. You just have to go through Connor to get them unlocked.
Okay.
You
Sure.
Want, you want what code? No, I'm good.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm lucky enough that I can figure out the code.
That's the problem.
That is
the problem.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I will get Connor. I see you as the den father, so of this group. So I'll get you a corporate card, so you can take them shopping when needed.
Kind of like, how'd I get that lucky to be the babysitter? I mean, okay, yeah, sure, no problem.
I mean, we can go shopping on our own. Bobby can drive. I mean,
Yeah.
I got a license, but it's just not for Miami. I mean, it's only for Montana. I mean, why do you think I tried to drive?
I want to go get a shower.
Okay, there's like 17 bathrooms in this place. There's a lot of showers.
Yeah, I looked through one of the showers bigger than my fucking bedroom.
Just the shower, not the bathroom.
Just
the shower.
It's not the bath, just the shower.
And
It's
you might wonder why there's a bench there.
And
so you can lay down and take a nap.
it's got the whole ceiling is nothing but like the shower head. It's like
Like the
you're
rain
being
shower
rained.
head, yeah.
You're being rained on when you're in the shower.
Yeah, I'm gonna go use that. I'm gonna wander around and find that. I'm gonna step over the dead bodies.
But no, I took y'all out out into the I brought you up to the terrace, so y'all don't have to come over to where there are the dead bodies.
Okay. I'm gonna go find the giant shower.
Yeah.
And Kai will do the same thing, but not in the not near Bobby, and maybe not a giant shower. He might get lost in there.
How about the jacuzzi?
Oh, I will take a bath in the jacuzzi now. All that.
Well, I mean,
blood
there is a
comes
jacuzzi
off.
bathtub. There's a jacuzzi bathtub. So,
Oh, I'll do that.
so
Bubble bath coming up all the way up. You know.
You walk in the room, just a big mountain of bubbles, and all you see is just his face. I found the bubble bath.
Dr. Baxter, do you have anything that can get blood out of carpets and walls?
I could probably come up with something, yeah. I
Good,
think I
good.
have enough stuff.
Okay.
Get sorted out, yeah.
I'm going to continue with the bodies then.
Okay. So,
I'll start working on cleaning the carpet and walls with chemicals.
alright. And Kitty will help you out with that, with the chemical combinations to take out blood stains and stuff.
Because she's still working on her chemistry merit badge.
And I was going to say,
Yeah.
during that, if she's helping me, it's just going to be, still another lesson since she came to me for the microbiology. Might as well just talk about chemistry shenanigans.
Okay, we got Kyle and Stalwart bathing. What is Connor?
Well, Connor was coming up the elevator, so.
Yeah, I was going to say, I found a bathroom and then just teleported up.
Okay.
So is this like a whole, it's the whole level? Or is it two? It's two
Yeah.
stories, right? It's two stories.
Two
It's
stories.
2 stories at the top.
So the
Yeah.
elevator actually goes into it and opens. I got you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to have the little flat car in the elevator to go past the other houses.
And there's a little foyer before you actually get into the, there's a door that you have to enter, but little foyer between the elevator and, which is probably now going to get reinforced.
Why? Seems like you were set up or something?
Yeah, we were set up. So,
That's another thing. When I do get up, I will be asking Army to check the communications, see if we have a way to check the communication relays, and see if anything was bounced off of them.
we can try. I can start looking into that, yes.
Because it would be a good idea to find out why they knew we were here, and how long they knew we were coming.
Why they knew we were here is because they're bad guys.
Okay. Does your mom know we're here?
Huh?
Does your mom know we're here?
Not yet. I haven't told her.
Okay, but so you would have to tell her for her to know you were here, right?
But not the reason, not the why. Just,
That's what I'm saying. Somebody had to tell them we were coming.
oh, if that's what you're talking about. I
Yes.
didn't get what you were saying.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Adults.
Children.
You two are going to be the bestest of friends.
Uh-huh.
And aren't y'all like 10 years apart?
Oh,
Right,
he's old.
20.
He's over 20. Yeah, Connor's over 25. So for Kyle, that's old.
Yeah, well, Connor is definitely over 25. He just doesn't look like he's more than 25.
No, he acts definitely like he's 40.
Yeah, I mean, he may have actually fought in Vietnam, so I'm just saying. He may have fought in a few different wars over the years and just, you know. That's neither here nor there.
Okay. So you want to check communications on how they knew you were here?
Correct.
Yes, but that will be after I finish getting rid of the bodies.
Okay. So, Ricochet,
Yes.
how's your phone call going?
So, after, if you're okay with this,
I'm okay with it.
an hour later, Ricochet hasn't come up, nothing at all.
Well, all right.
At some point, you will receive just a text message that says, "I'm sorry, but I've got to go and do it." That's it. After that, Ricochet destroys his phone. Any kind of locators, communication devices that he has on him is either turned off or destroyed. And for the rest of the night, he's not there. Can't find him. If I'm assuming the group's going to stay here for at least tonight, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So, Marcus, if you're okay with this,
Mm-hmm.
in the morning,
Okay.
if you turn the TV on and see the news, apparently there was an incident. Where did we say that Beth and the kids were located?
Texas.
Texas.
Texas. So there is a, CNN, Fox, wherever you want to look. There's this big news report of this vigilante who stormed into a newly, soon to be a couple's house and ended up kidnapping the two little girls that was there. And you're not sure how he got to Texas that fast, but he did. Luckily, there was a local superhero, I'll let Marcus decide who that is, that was not too far off, and actually saved the two little girls. And the man is now in custody. And they show the picture on the TV, and it is Ricochet without his mask. It's David without his hood on.
Oh my.
What's up? Tinkering.
So that'll be tomorrow morning we see this.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god. Now we have to go break Ricochet out of jail.
Wait, hold the fucking phone. We're breaking people out of jail now?
No, we're not going to break anybody out of jail.
The armadillo is gonna break something.
Funny. Yeah, the armadillo just has to get in.
Did
I
anything in the
imagine-
news report specify what this kidnapper looked like prior to being arrested? Did it, like your outfit or anything like that?
He was wearing full-on outfit, full
Your full gear?
gear. He disabled the husband or the fiance. He disabled him and took the 2 girls with him across town into for what they call, lack of a better term, a bunker. And the superhero that luckily the superhero that took it upon himself to establish justice had the strength to be able to get into the bunker and disable the would-be vigilante, would-be kidnapper, and save the 2 little girls. Wow. So, if you'll allow it, he does get a phone call.
Okay.
He calls Connor.
All right.
And
It's y'all.
Yeah. So he calls Connor. He's, you know, it's I don't know if you ever got a call from like a detention center or anything like that. That message plays.
Yes, I'll accept the charges. Hello?
I couldn't let her keep my girls from me.
Well, there's better ways of handling that than the way you just did.
I couldn't let them. I had to show them that I cared. You don't understand.
You're right. I don't fully understand. I don't have children. I don't have anybody that has ever
They
needed
called him
me.
Dad.
Where are you at?
Marcus, where is he?
He is currently detained at St. Louis. Not St. Louis, San Antonio lockup, but apparently some government officials are coming to take over the case.
What are the charges?
Kidnapping,
Assault,
battery,
assault with a deadly weapon,
assault with a deadly weapon, intent to kill, attempted murder because the fiance is in critical condition right now. There's a lot of charges against him.
Burglary, trespassing.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
So
anything they can get him with.
You apparently
superheroing without a license.
You got caught.
Yeah.
And jaywalking.
Littering.
And don't forget the parking tickets for that stolen vehicle apparently you took with you. How did you get there?
I have a few friends. I called in a few favors.
And you didn't think about asking me?
I didn't want the group involved.
I didn't say the group. I said me.
I didn't want you to fall down my hole that I'm in.
How many? You fell down a hole because of me to begin with.
They called him Dad. I heard it. I can't. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. I just want them safe.
Do you feel that they were safe with you taking them, and then some strange hero having to stop you?
No, they ran to him.
Yes, because you weren't their dad at that point in time. You were some crazy guy that took off with them.
You don't understand, Connor. I am their dad.
No. At that point in time,
I was their
they
father.
didn't see you as that.
He hangs up.
So what are the rest of y'all doing this morning?
Sleeping. I still don't know what's going on.
Am I gonna need to make something to get him out of jail?
No, this is I have. This is. I'm introducing a new character next game.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, this is
So I
your
was
way.
gonna say it's like
Me and
I could
Marcus-
make- I could
yeah, me
make
and Marcus-
portals.
Me and Marcus have already talked about this, so.
Yeah, because I was about to call Matt Murdock of this world because, I'm just lucky enough to know his number.
Matt
I
Murdock,
mean,
my
we've got
ass.
an armadillo who could just bail you out because money.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's
Well,
like
Connor,
he's coming with us.
Connor was
Well,
not going to involve any of you guys in this. Connor was going to just leave and
Yes.
handle it.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, Connor may still do that, even if you're bringing a new character.
That's okay. That's okay.
We're breaking you out. We're heroes.
So you'll see Connor
That's what
hang up
heroes
the phone, shake his head, maybe say you stupid motherfucker, and he'll walk out the door. Vanessa's here, right?
Is this gonna end with David and Connor on a rainy rooftop? You can't do it, David.
You already jumped out of building once.
Vanessa,
Yes.
I'll be back in about a day or two.
Okay.
Actually, before you leave, since I listen into most electronics, do you need a lawyer?
I don't. I'm sure he does. And actually, Vanessa, would you be able to find out if the director's sending anybody down there?
Oh, yeah. He'll call up, call the director. About 10 minutes later, she comes back. It's like, yeah. The director's kind of pissed with everything that happened down in San Antonio, here, and then in San Antonio again, or at the park, and what just happened.
Yeah, I understand that, and I don't know why he's got an issue with what fucking happened here. But he needs to get David some help. David needs help. He doesn't need to be locked up.
Right. Well, we have, apparently, there is a psychologist at this that will be speaking with him. And the issue he has here is the fact that David chopped off people's heads.
It's
That's not
called
what
combat. Shit happens in a fight.
Right. But dismemberment isn't the way to go.
Can anyone prove that somebody was dismembered?
I will
mean-
say, there's no bodies, there's no fucking crime.
But
we are heroes.
We're heroes.
We were ambushed. Somebody leaked our information. But that's beside the point. I'm more concerned about David right now. Now, can you
Right.
guarantee he's going to get the help he needs? If not,
Yes. Some British psychologists, along with some other folks, are going down there to pick him up and take him back to DISA headquarters. Sir Ronsberg or something like that. He sounds posh to me.
do I believe her? That they're actually going to do so? Or that are they just going to throw him in a cell and throw away the key?
She, to her knowledge, yes, Sir Reginald Pennywise Ronsberg III.
Is that your new character?
Yes, sir.
Would you like to show him a picture of me?
Yes. I can't wait. How do I do a picture? I'll just do it in the Discord here. So
It's easiest there.
yeah, let's just do it like this.
Oh no. Another one?
A bear.
Oh no! Oh no!
So
A talking bear.
Kyle gets to ride the bear while carrying the armadillo.
And Connor is surrounded by animals and children. Yay!
Hey, you know,
Donkey here.
Baxter's 25.
So I guess
And he's got a butler named Bartholomew.
I looked down at
Oh,
Trigger
no.
and I'm like, I guess you're with me now, buddy.
Oh, I can't wait to meet him.
But I do
Yes, sir.
believe that she's telling me the truth that they will get him the proper help he needs. If
From
not,
her
I've got a couple
understanding,
numbers
yes.
to call. Huh?
From her understanding, yes. She believes what she's being told that he's going to get the help he needs.
I did purchase renown for him, so he is renowned for in the psychology world. So that's the whole.
Oh, well, turn to Army. You heard of this fucker?
Just renown one. Just renown one. But he does have DICE security clearance too. So.
Oh no.
All right.
A purveyor of all things posh, basically.
Now, is he a bear or a war bear?
He's a bear.
He is a bear. Okay.
He is a bear. He is a bear.
I want that bar.
He's a bear
Or the bar.
Yeah.
All right.
with a monocle and a top hat. And a
Connor's still not liking it. He will step away and make a few phone calls.
Okay.
But that's the last he says. He doesn't take off. He will stay out on the balcony, probably grab something out of the wet bar.
Okay.
If there's still something. Well, no, we were in a fight and didn't get back in time to do any drinking, so I'm sure there's still something here.
Yeah.
Connor's out on the balcony. Phone in hand, cigar, and drink.
At 9 o'clock in the morning.
He doesn't fucking care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Why would he?
Now listen, folks, everybody watching, PTSD is a real thing.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
You got a
Yes.
friend that is in the military that needs help, go and talk to him.
Get 'em-
Sometimes talking can go a long way.
And sometimes listening goes even further. Just be that person they need to. Anyway.
So, with that said, it being 11 o'clock.
Yep.
That is where we're going to end it tonight.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. And we'll be back next Thursday, right? Everybody will be here?
Yep.
And maybe we'll get to meet the bar.
The bar.
The bar.
The
No
bar.
bear.
And I'll make some changes to, the overlay. That should be easy enough. I made it to where I can take the names off and whatever. So join us next week to see what kind of mess we have to deal with then. We'll
And join us tomorrow for the B team.
Yes, tomorrow is
in
Consequences
of Chaos.
Dun, dun, dun,
And
dun, dun.
yeah, if you thought there was chaos involved with the team grouping that we already have, wait till you see what the B team's made up of.
Oh, there's a kobold with a pet dog and it looks like, from what I've seen, a voodoo doll. And then we've got skeleton.
He's being chased by a dog.
Yeah, the kobolds might be able to ride the dog.
Cobalt on top of the dog
Have a lance.
that's carrying
I'm
the
proficient with
doll,
martial weapons.
chasing the skeleton because he's trying to get a hold of that femur.
That bone.
Yeah.
All
And-
while the Medusa fella with a drake is standing over in the corner going, "The fuck is this?"
That's a great idea to give the kobold a lance now.
Oh no. So yes, so if you can't wait till next Thursday to get your tabletop RPG fix, join us tomorrow night for some Consequences of Chaos, and Wednesday. No, yes, this Wednesday.
Yes, I think we're still looking at finding a game for Wednesday.
Okay, so join us Wednesday for some Torganized play. And either way, we'll be back on Thursday to continue this. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are in this adventure called Life Together, so keep that golden rule in mind. Treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself. And with that, have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.